Hello friends, I'm Neshik and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a professional multi-vendor e-commerce website like Amazon and Flipkart with WordPress. Now for those of you who don't know, a multi-vendor e-commerce website is a website in which different people can come to your website, register as a seller and can sell their products on your website and you get a commission on every sale made. Now this website that we're going to create in this video has all the features and functionalities that a professional multi-vendor e-commerce website must have. For example, every seller on your website will get a front-end dashboard from where they can manage their account. Sellers can see crucial analytical information related to their store, products, customers, regions, etc. in a very beautiful and elegant style. Sellers can also create and edit products from the front end itself. They don't have to go to the back end to do these things. And there are many more features included in this website like commission withdrawal, advanced shipping and taxation, advanced delivery, staff and groups, membership, controlling seller capabilities, PDF invoices and packaging slips, store verifications and store badges, etc. We'll see these features in detail later on in this video. And to save you some money, I'll be using a free theme that will save you around $100 and we'll also use a free version of Elementor and not the premium version. And again, this will save you another $100. And creating this website is super simple, really easy. You don't need to know any programming or coding knowledge to create this website. It's just simple drag and drop. Now this video is going to be quite lengthy obviously because I'll be covering everything related to multi-vendor e-commerce website. So I have given timestamps to the different sections in the video description below. Alright guys, now before we start creating this website, let me first show you a very quick demo of the exact same website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. Now the reason I show these demo websites right at the beginning of every single video is because I want you guys to have a better idea about the website you will be creating in this video and you can decide right at the beginning whether you want to watch the complete tutorial or not. Alright guys, so this is the exact same website that we will be creating in this video. So as you can see, this is actually your backend. This is what your sellers, your vendors will see. So whenever someone registers as a seller or a vendor on your website, this is the front end dashboard from where they will manage their stores, from where they will create, products, from where they will manage orders, from where they will do, delivery, they will manage staff, group, everything will be done from here. And if you see this website, this is your front end. This is what your customers will see. They will come to your website. This is the shop page. I'll show you how a home page, how about page, blog page, all the other pages also look. Now this is a shop page. If a customer comes to your website, if they are shopping for something, they can see, they can filter products by price. For example, if they have a particular budget, for example, if they have budget of only 1,000 rupees, so they can enter that budget over here, click on filter. Then after that, they will see only products that come under 1,000 rupees. They can also see best selling products and some more things like product categories. They can click on this category and they will see only products from that particular category. Now, if a customer wants to purchase something, they can simply click on any product. For example, if they like this product, they can click on this product. And this is the single product style. Now, as you can see, this looks so much beautiful, so much better. At top, you have the same thing. You have your header, you have your top header, you have your main header. Then you have your title section. And after that, you have your main content section. Here you see the image of the product. Here you see the title, rating of the product, the price of the product. This is the short description, and if the person wants to purchase this in more quantity, they can increase or decrease the quantity. And every single product will show who is the seller of the product. Like you see this thing on Amazon and also on Flipkart. You can see who is the seller and you can also see seller rating. For example, here as you can see, this seller has 5 out of 5 rating, star rating. This is the name of the seller store, and we can also create different badges for seller. For example, here as you can see, there is one badge. So this seller has made more than 100 sales and this seller is crown level seller. So you can create different badges and you can assign those badges to different sellers when they achieve a particular thing. For example, when they make more than 100 sales, they will automatically get this badge, 100 plus sales. So this is also very useful. And we also are giving this information that this item will be shipped in 1 or 2 days. Sellers can control this thing. Now in this website, we have both the option. If you want, you can do all the shipping, or if you want, every seller can do the shipping themselves and they can set a shipping rate, and we will see how to control those things, how to control shipping, how to control taxation and everything. And just like Amazon and Flipkart, if a person wants to ask any question related to the product, they can click on this button, ask a question, enter their name, they can enter about what question they have about this product, and they can click on submit. And that question will be submitted, and that seller will see that question over here in the back end, and they can answer this thing. We'll see this complete process in detail later on in this video. Now if you scroll down at bottom, you will see this is the long description. So complete description about the product. You can also see some additional information like what is the weight and dimension of the product. If there is any review on the product, you can also see that. Or if you want, you can also rate and review this product. If there is some offer going on from this seller, you can see that thing. You can see the return and shipping policy of the seller, and you can also see if there is inquiry related to this thing. If you want, you can also enable the live chat option so that a person can live chat with the seller. So this option is also available, and at the bottom you will see some related products. So this is how the shop page looks like. Now whenever a person, this is for the customer, a customer now can do this thing. They can click on add to cart. They can add this product in the cart, and after that they will see this notice that this product is added to cart. They can click on view cart to see the cart, or they can simply hover over here on this cart icon, and they will see that 2 products are added in the cart. They can click on view cart. Now here, as you can see in the cart, if you have created any coupons, if a seller has created any coupons, they can give it to the customer. The customer can enter that coupon, click on apply coupon, and they can get some discount. Now I'm getting free shipping because what I've done is I've made a setting over here that if you purchase more than a particular amount, you will get free shipping. And you will see that GST, that is taxation, VAT or GST, whatever it is automatically applied. So here GST 10, that is 10% tax is automatically applied on this product. So the product price is 1900 rupees and 190 rupees, that is 10% of that is applied automatically as GST. Now if I do one thing, if I decrease the quantity, instead of 2, if I make it 1 and click on update cart. Now as you can see here, you will see this notice that now you have to pay shipping cost of 60 rupees if you're receiving this product in this address. Now you can also do one thing, you can have different shipping rates for different states. Now because I'm from Maharashtra, I'm setting low shipping rate for Maharashtra, because if the customer and seller are both from the same state, shipping the product is very simple and less costly. Now if this customer is from some other state, for example, if this customer is from Kerala, they can select Kerala and they can click on update, and you will see shipping rate will automatically increase to 100 rupees. So you can have different shipping rates for every single state, and in fact for every single city if you want. So this is how this thing works. Then after that, if the customer likes this product, they can click on proceed to checkout, and here they can enter the information from here at the left hand side. They can even give the exact same location on the map so that delivering this product becomes easy. For example, I'll just enter Mumbai over here, but they can enter the exact same address if they want. And after that, that thing will be marked. And if this person wants, for example, if they live in this building, so they can bring this this marker over here on this building. All right, so this is how they can do. Now here, as you can see, all the information will be giving what is the name of the product, who is the seller, what is the subtotal, what is the shipping cost, taxation, everything is given. If they want, they can go for cash on delivery. They can pay through PayPal, or they can also pay through credit and debit card, and after that they can click on place order. So this is all for the customer. Now let's see what happens when a customer places an order and what all things seller will see. Now before that, let me tell you one thing, because you're the owner of the website, you own the website, and this seller is selling on your website, you can do one thing, you can get some commission on this thing. For example, if this product is selling for 950 rupees, and if the customer successfully places an order and receives this product, now this amount that they have paid, this amount will come to your account, the owner's account. And now you can do one thing, you can send 90% of this amount to the seller, and you can keep 10% to yourself. Now there are many more different styles of setting this thing. For example, if you don't want percentage, if you want rate or commission based on some other factor, there are many more factors included over here. We'll see that thing later on in this video. Now let me show you what a seller will see. Now for example, if I am a businessman, I am a seller, I own or I have some business over here, and if I also want to sell t-shirts on this website, I can click on this link, vendor registration, and here I can register as a vendor or as a seller. So I can simply enter this detail and click on sign up. Now once I sign up, I'll get this link vendor dashboard. When I click on vendor dashboard, I will see this page. Now here, as you can see, this is so professional looking dashboard. First of all, whenever a seller or a vendor logs in, they will see how much sale they have done in last 7 days, how much commission they have received in last 7 days, how many products they have sold in last 7 days, and all those things. They will see all these things in this beautiful, chart and in this beautiful graph. So as you can see here, this pink one says refund amount, this says gross sale, this sales, net sales, all these things. And they will also see how many views their product received on which day. And they can also see which is the best selling product. They can see which state or which country is seeing their product, or is, which is the top region for their products. They can also see status of the product. I'll explain you about all these things in detail later on in this video. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just trying to give you an idea about the website that you will be creating in this video. Now I don't want you guys to watch the complete 3 hours tutorial and at the end of the video you see the end result. Rather, I always prefer to show the end result right at the beginning. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm showing you the end result. And here, as you can see, they can see all the notifications and everything. Now if they want to create a product, they can simply go to products. And they can now see, first of all, they can see all the products they have created. If they want to create a new product, they can click on this button, add new button, and they can simply fill in this form, very simple form, and they can add this product. We'll see how this process works. If they want to manage orders, they can click on orders. They will see all the orders that they have received. They can also print invoice. They can also print shipping package labels and everything. And once the order is shipped, they can change the status of the order to shipped. Then they can also withdraw money. So if this person has some commission in their account, they can go to withdraw and they can withdraw that money. So as you can see, I have received this amount as commission, 1080 rupees on this date. So this is how this thing works. If a seller wants, they can create different coupons for their users. You can also create one thing, or a sellers can also do one thing. They can create different delivery person. For example, I'm a businessman, I'm selling this product, and I have hired a person just to look after the delivery. So I can do one thing, I can create a different account for the delivery person or for the delivery boy, and that delivery boy will see this account. So whenever I send any account or any order to the delivery boy, this is not the account. I'll show you a delivery person will have totally different account, and whenever you send any order details to that delivery person will see that this is the product that I have to ship to this particular person and all. So they can see the complete detail and they can simply ship that product to the customer. And once the product is successfully shipped, they can also mark that product as shipped. So that is how this thing works. You can also add staffs and groups to manage your store. You can also manage refunds, chat box, support, reviews, many different things are given over here. Obviously, it is very difficult to explain all these things in short. I'm just trying to give you a quick glimpse of what this website looks like. Now let's see the front end, the home page. So if I click on the home page, this is what everyone will see, whether it's customer, whether it's seller. So this is the home page, as you can see, really beautiful home page. And again, I'm saying, to create this website, to create this design, we are using a free theme, and most of the times we are just using free plugins. So as you can see, now if you don't like this homepage design, there are many more designs. I'll show you how you can get those designs. You can also change the homepage design if you don't like this one. Then after that, we'll also see how to do blogging with this website. So we'll see how to create blogs. So if you want, you can do one thing, you can create blogs, and blogs are really helpful. They will help you to generate some extra traffic through organic search results. And with this, we'll also see how to create about page and contact page. Every customer will get this option, my account option. So here the customer can see what all order they have placed. So as you can see, this customer has placed 2 orders. If the customer wants to refund, they can click on this refund button. They don't get this refund button for the second option because the refund limit or the refund date threshold is passed. But here that is not passed, so they can ask for a refund. Then after that, if they want, they can change the address. They can also add payment methods over here. And if they have sent or if they have submitted any support tickets, they can see that information over here. If they have submitted any inquiries related to product, they can see under inquiries. And as you can see, this person asked this question, what is the fabric used to this product? And now they can click on this view because they have received answer on this inquiry. So the seller has answered that thank you for reaching out to us. This is 100% pure cotton. So as you can see, this is such a professional website. Everything here happens on a very professional level, and the design and everything is really beautiful, and doing everything on this website is super easy, which is very important. Everyone should be very comfortable with everything. For example, a customer should be very comfortable with placing order. The process should be very simple. So in this case, that is what is happening. Sellers should be very comfortable with creating products, managing orders and everything. So in this website, doing all these things are really simple. Alright guys, so this was a very short demo of the exact same website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. Now I hope you guys liked the demo website. If you like the demo website and if you want to create the exact same website, make sure to watch the complete tutorial. Now before we proceed further, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. And obviously, if you find this video helpful, please give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. Alright guys, now let's start creating this website. Alright guys, now to create this multi-vendor e-commerce website, in fact to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a blog, a business website, a membership website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, google.com, blogdude.com, youtube.com, nayashik.com, all these things are different domain names. So we also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply type in that domain name in the URL bar and they can land on your website. And the second and the most important thing is your website's hosting. Hosting is basically a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this entire website, all the different pages, everything that you see on your screen, all the different pages, all the different products, all this data related to your seller, related to your buyer, related to your visitors, this entire website is saved in a computer, and that computer is running 24/7, so that whenever someone wants to visit your website at any given time from any particular country, they can always see your website live. So your website is always up and running. Now hosting is the most important thing about your website, because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting, because your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website, in fact even the search rankings, even the Google search rankings are totally dependent on your hosting. So if you've selected a good and reliable hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing, and you will get better ranking in Google search results, and also your website will be more safe and secure. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good, really decent enough to consider. Most of the hosting providers are actually really crappy. They don't provide proper service, they don't provide proper speed and everything. But you don't have to worry about that. I will show you the best hosting provider, especially for this kind of website. This is kind of a heavy website. This multi-vendor e-commerce website requires a lot of resources. So for this we need a very strong, very robust kind of hosting that can deal and that can manage this kind of website, and still your website speed and performance is good. So we need a really strong hosting. So you don't have to worry about that. You can simply open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/sg. SG stands for SiteGround, and this link is also given in the video description below. So in fact, you don't even have to type in this thing. You can simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now here, as you can see, there are three different plans available: Startup, Grow Big and Go Geek. Now before we see, before we try to understand which plan we need for our multi-vendor website, let me first explain you why I am recommending you SiteGround. Because I myself said just a few moments ago that there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available. So out of all those, why are we going with SiteGround? Now I'm creating these YouTube tutorials, I'm creating these websites for more than 5-6 years, and in this time period I've experienced many different hosting providers. I remember the first hosting provider that I used to create my first website was HostGator. Then I moved on to some other hosting, then some other hosting, and ultimately I'm using SiteGround. Now because I create these tutorials, I get hostings for free. So almost every major hosting provider, they reach out to me. They provide me hostings for free so that I can try it and I can recommend it to you guys. And because of this, I have tried many different hosting providers. I've tried HostGator, A2 Hosting, TMD Hosting, SiteGround, Bluehost, almost every single major hosting provider. And in my experience, SiteGround is just the best hosting provider available. It is best in terms of speed, best in terms of performance, best in terms of security, support, and also in terms of scalability. And that is the reason why even my personal websites are also hosted on SiteGround. My main website, my main source of income, blogdude.com, is hosted on SiteGround. Other websites that I own like naishik.com, fahm.in, all these websites are also hosted on SiteGround. So because I personally use it, and because I've tried many different hosting providers, I know that this is the best. That is the reason why I'm recommending you SiteGround, especially for multi-vendor websites. Alright guys, now here as you can see, there are 3 different plans available. Now if you want a very short and simple answer as to which plan should you select for multi-vendor website, I would recommend you to just select the Grow Big plan, click on the Get Plan button and proceed further. Or if you watch for a few more minutes, you can understand the difference between these 3 plans, and you can also understand or learn how you should select any particular hosting, what all things you should be seeing before selecting a hosting. Now first of all, you will see over here that under Startup plan you can create one website, whereas under Grow Big and Go Geek plan you can create unlimited websites. Now first, let's understand this thing. So if you select Startup plan, you can create one website, which means today you're creating this multi-vendor website. If you select Startup plan, you can easily create this website. You won't have any problem at all. But tomorrow in future, if you want to create another website, maybe another e-commerce website, or maybe a blog or a business website, you cannot do that with this Startup plan. You'll have to either purchase a new plan or you'll have to upgrade to Grow Big plan. And obviously if you select Grow Big plan, you can create unlimited websites. For example, today you're creating this website, you can create this website. Tomorrow if you want to create your second, third, fourth website, in fact you can create unlimited websites. So in simple words, what it means is, if you select this thing, if you purchase this Grow Big plan once, you just have to purchase it once, and for all your future websites, you don't have to purchase a new hosting plan. You can host all your websites in one single plan. So this is basically what it means. Now the second thing over here is how much web space do you get with each plan. So for example, with Startup plan, you're getting 10 GB, with Grow Big plan, you're getting 20, and with Go Geek plan, you're getting 40 GB of web space. Now let me first explain you how much web space do you actually need. So if you see this website, this demo website that I've created, this entire website, this is a multi-vendor website. So in this entire website, including all the products, including all the different pages, seller account, customer account, this entire website is not more than 200 MBs. So technically speaking, if you select Grow Big plan, you can create more than 100 websites like this one. So you don't have to worry about this web space. Even if your websites, even if your website gets really huge, you have more than 1 lakh products, more than 100,000 products, and similarly if you have more than 100,000 customers, still you don't have to worry about that. Still your website size will hardly be 2 or 3 GBs. So you don't have to worry about this. And most importantly, this web space is SSD space, and these guys at SiteGround are using the Google Cloud platform to host your website. So this is really amazing, because when your website is hosted on Google Cloud platform, and that too with SSD space, your website speed and performance will really be amazing. Now in comparison, most of the hosting providers use the HDD plan. Now HDD is very cheap, and that is the reason why they use the HDD plan. But when your website is hosted on HDD, your website speed will be really slow, very laggy. So obviously we don't want HDD. Here you are getting SSD plan. So if you actually do one thing, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see this option over here, ultra fast site. And if you click on this option, find out more, you can see that these guys are using Google Cloud platform with SSD storage, NGINX server, free CDN, and all these things to make your website ultra fast. So this is really amazing, and I have compared many different hostings. When your website is hosted on SiteGround, it performs the best. Then after that, the third thing given over here is just to give you an idea about which plan is better for what kind of website. So Startup is better for those websites that generate around 10,000 monthly visitors. Grow Big for those websites that get around 25,000 monthly visitors, and Go Geek is best suited for those websites that generate around 100,000 unique monthly visitors. Now many people get confused over here. They think that, for example, if they've selected Grow Big plan and if their website is getting more than 25,000 monthly visitors, they think that they will have to upgrade to Go Geek plan, but that is not the case. This is just to give you an idea. So even if you selected the Grow Big plan and even if your website is getting more than 60-70,000 monthly visitors, Grow Big plan can easily handle your website. You don't have to worry about that. Then after that, we have some more features over here like unlimited traffic. We have free SSL certificate, which is very important. If you see my website, my demo website, you will see this lockpad over here. When you click on that, here it says connection is secure. That is SSL certificate. If you don't have SSL certificate, you cannot accept online payments. So for e-commerce website, this is compulsory. We have free daily backups. We have free CDN. Now, because we are going to use WordPress. You might have heard, if you have done some research, that WordPress websites gets hacked a lot. So because almost 2/3 of internet is using WordPress. So 2/3 of all the websites on the internet is based on or is created on using WordPress. And because of that, attackers and hackers, attack your websites, attack WordPress websites a lot. But you don't have to worry about that over here, because again, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see that these guys are using top-notch security. These guys are using artificial intelligence, AI, anti-bot system to protect your website. They are using, custom WAF, which is web application firewall. They're using free SSL certificate. So they are using all these technologies to protect your website. You don't have to worry about that. Now we have some more features over here. I don't want to waste a lot of time over here. You can just read about these features. So you can go ahead, scroll down, and you can read and you can understand more about these plans. Okay, so as I said you in the beginning, for most of you guys, I would simply recommend you to just select the Grow Big plan and click on this Get Plan button. Now once you click on that button, you will be redirected to this page, and here you have to register your domain name. So whatever domain name you want to register, simply type in that domain name over here. For example, if I want to register this thing nayeshik.com, I can type in Nayeshik over here, and under domain name extensions, now as you can see, there are hundreds of different domain name extensions available. You want .com, .net. There are some country specific domain name extensions available as well. For example, .in for India, .nz for New Zealand, .uk for United Kingdoms. You can have these things as well. There are some generic domain name extensions as well. .online, .shop for e-commerce kind of website. So simply enter the domain name that you want, select the perfect domain name extension, and click on proceed. Now if you've already registered a domain name, you can select this second option, I already have a domain name. So many people, what they do is they register a domain name on GoDaddy or Namecheap type of website. So if you have already registered your domain name outside SiteGround, and if you want to use that domain with SiteGround, you can enter that domain name over here and click on proceed. Then after that, you will see this page. Now here, first of all, you have to enter your account information. Under your account information, you have to enter your email address and password. Now this is really important, because whatever email address and password you enter over here, this will become your login credentials. So whenever you want to log into your SiteGround account in future, you will have to enter this email address and password. So under account information, whatever email address and password you enter, make sure you remember this thing, make sure you write it down somewhere. Then after that, you have your client information, which is just your basic information, like your country name, first name, last name, your address, phone number, all these things. These two things are not compulsory, company name and tax ID, so you can leave them blank. Then when you scroll down, you have payment information. So obviously you just have to enter your credit card, debit card, or your ATM card details. So here your card number, card expiry date, 3-digit number which is given at the back of your card, and obviously your cardholder name. Now you should note one thing over here, that only 3 types of cards are accepted over here: Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. Now Visa and MasterCard are obviously very common throughout the world, so you should have one of these. Now if you are from India, most of the people in India have the RuPay card, which is a domestic card which is not accepted anywhere outside India. So if you have a RuPay card, I would recommend you to go to your bank and ask them to upgrade your card to Visa or MasterCard. They will do it within 7 days. So make sure you have a Visa or a MasterCard. Then when you scroll down, you have your purchase information. Now under purchase information, remember one simple rule: you don't change anything from here, you just check everything. So under plan, we have selected grow big plan. That is the reason why you see this option. If you have selected startup plan, you will see startup over here. Under data center location, so data center location will be automatically selected for you based on your current location. Because I am from India, for me Asia data center location is selected. Now under period, it will be 12 months. Make sure it is 12 months. If it is selected something else, make sure you select this thing to 12 months because this is the best deal that you will get. And if you select something else, you'll have to pay extra money. So make sure 12 months is selected over here. Now scroll down and tick mark these two things. Now here, as you can see, the total amount that you have to pay is just $120. So one complete year of hosting, and that too you can host unlimited websites. You're getting that for $120 for one complete year, and that is really amazing. This is really good as compared to other hostings. You know, most of the hosting providers, they charge a lot of money. I'm talking about decent hosting providers. I'm not talking about Bluehost or HostGator type of hosting. So here you're getting top-notch security, top-notch performance with this price. So this is really amazing. Now once you enter all this information, simply go ahead, click on pay now and make the payment. Right guys, now once you make the payment, you have to do one thing. You have to open a new tab and type in my.siteground.com. And here you have to enter the email address and password that you have selected under your account information. So in your previous tab under your account information, whatever email address and password you have selected, type in the same email address and password over here. And after that, just click on login. Now when you click on login, you will see this page. And here you have to click on this tab, websites tab. And here you will see all the different domains that you're using or all the different websites that you're using with this hosting. If you remember, we had registered this domain name, nayashik.com. So whatever domain name you have registered, you will always see that domain name over here. Or if you have entered your SiteGround, or if you have entered your GoDaddy and Namecheap domain, still you will see this domain name over here. And below this domain name, you will see Site Tools. Click on that button. Now here there can be two scenarios. First scenario can be that you have just registered a new domain name with SiteGround. So that is really amazing because you don't have to do any extra steps. The second scenario can be that you have already registered your domain name outside SiteGround, maybe on something website like GoDaddy or Namecheap. So if you have registered your website outside, if you have registered your domain name outside SiteGround on GoDaddy type of website, first what you have to do is you have to link that domain with SiteGround. Let me show you how that is done. That is really simple. Just go to godaddy.com or wherever you have registered your domain name, log into your account. Now when you sign into your account, you will see all the different domain names that you have registered with this account. So for example, in this website, if I want to link this domain name, tritongifts.com with SiteGround. So besides every single domain name, you will see this DNS button. Simply click on DNS. DNS stands for your domain name server. You will see two DNS over here, two name servers over here. Click on change and delete both these default name servers from here like this. Now go to your SiteGround cPanel, scroll down. You will see your own custom name server. Copy your name server number 1, come over here, paste it on line 1, and obviously copy your name server number 2 like this, and come over here, paste it under name server number 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 hours to link your domain name to SiteGround. But by that time, you don't have to just sit. We can do few more things in meanwhile. So what we can do is we can install SSL certificate on our domain name. So to do that, you can click on security and you can click on SSL manager. Now over here, you have to select the domain name on which you want to install SSL. Now in this example, I'll be using this domain name wcfm2.nayashik.com. So I can select this domain name and under select SSL, make sure you select let's encrypt and click on get. Now once you click on get, within 2 minutes SSL certificate will be automatically installed and activated on your domain name. Now as you can see over here, I cannot do that thing from here because on my domain name SSL is already activated. I can see my domain name over here at the bottom, and besides my domain name it says active. So if you also see that thing, you will not be able to do that. And it simply means that SSL is already present on your domain name. Now once you have successfully installed SSL certificate on your domain name, now you can install WordPress on that domain. So to do that, you will click on WordPress from the left hand side and you will select this option. First option, install and manage. Now here you'll see two options, WordPress and WordPress plus WooCommerce. you have to select the first option, just WordPress. Now here you have to select the domain name on which you want to install WordPress. So I'll select this domain name. Then after that you'll see installation path. Make sure you don't make any changes over here, just leave it as it is. For language also, just leave it as it is. And if you say this thing is tick mark for you, install WordPress starter, just untick this thing, just remove this tick mark from here. Then after that you have to set some username and password for your website. So set some username and password for your website. Now this thing is also very important. First let me do this thing. You also have to enter your personal email address over here. Alright. Now whatever username and password you enter here, this is also very important. Make sure you remember this thing, because whenever you want to log into your WordPress dashboard, you will have to enter this username and password. Once you have entered all this information, simply go ahead and click on install. Make sure this thing and also this thing is not tick marked. Okay, just click on install. Now here as you can see, WordPress has started installing on your website. Very short process. This will hardly take 10 to 12 seconds. Alright guys, so as you can see, WordPress is successfully installed on this domain name. Now if you see some error, if you try to install and if you are not able to install WordPress on this domain name, if you get some error, it simply means that WordPress is already installed on this domain name. So you can do one thing. If you see your domain name at the bottom, and here at the left hand side, at the right hand side, you will see this button, login to admin panel. It simply means that WordPress is already installed. As you can see, installation WordPress. So we have just installed, that is the reason why we see this option. But when you click on install now, and if you see some error that you're not able to install WordPress on this domain, it simply means that WordPress is already present on that domain. So you can do one thing, you can see your domain name in this list, and besides your domain name, you'll see this button, login to admin panel. Click on that button. Now you'll see a new tab will be opened and you will see your dashboard. So this is your dashboard. Now this page, this dashboard page is the most important page of your website, because from this page you will be controlling your website. Whether you want to change the style, appearance of your website, whether you want to add some functionalities, creating posts, creating pages, managing comments, everything will be done from here. And whenever you want to come to this page, whenever you want to come to your dashboard page, you simply enter your domain name, and after that, after your domain name, you put in /wp-admin. Then you will land on your dashboard. Now whenever you install WordPress on a new domain name, there are few basic things that we have to understand, and there are few basic settings that we have to do. So let's first do them. First of all, at the left hand side you will see your dashboard option. This is obviously your dashboard. Now second option is your post option, which is obviously just your blog option. So this option will be used, this post option will be used to create different posts, to manage different posts, or to edit them. For example, one post is already created for you, hello world. Later on you can just delete this post. Then you have your media option. So whatever media files you have used on your website, whatever images, whatever media file, whatever videos you have used on your website, you will see all those media files over here and you can manage them from here. Then you have the pages option, which obviously will be used to create and to manage different pages. Then you have your comment option. So here, whenever you receive any comment on your website, you can see all those comments on this page. Now you can manage those comments from here. You can approve them, you can unapprove them. If the comment is trying to spam your website, you can mark that as spam. You can delete that comment. You can do everything from here. Then you have a very important option, appearance option. Now under appearance, you will see there are few themes already installed and activated for you. Here 3 themes are installed and this theme 2020 theme is activated. Now what is a theme? Let me explain you. If you try to open your website in a new tab, right now as you can see, this is how your website looks like. Now this appearance and this style of your website is because of this theme, 2020 theme. As you can see, the screenshot of this theme and your website look very much similar. So a theme is basically a design of the website. Whenever you want to change the style or appearance of your website, you simply change the theme. For example, if I try to activate this theme, we have 2017 theme. If I click on activate and if I activate this theme, if I again come back to this website and refresh it, now as you can see, the website design is completely changed. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme will completely change the appearance and style of your website. Now you must remember one thing, you must always have only one theme installed and activated. So just activate any one of these themes and delete all the extra themes from here. So click on that extra theme and at the bottom right corner you will see delete. Click on that and delete this button or delete this theme. Now we won't be using this 2017 theme. This is a really bad theme. We'll be using a free Ocean WP theme. So later on I'll show you how to install and activate that theme. Now at the left hand side you will see plugins. Click on that. And here you will see one plugin is already installed and activated for you, SG Optimizer. And this is a very important plugin because this plugin will make your website very light. Even if your website is very heavy, this will make your website very light. It will optimize your website and this will improve the performance and speed of your website. But this plugin is available only for SiteGround users, as you can see over here. So if you're using some other hosting, you might not see this plugin. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is basically kind of a software or an add-on which will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, right now we don't have the feature or functionality to create products. So right now this is just a simple blog. This is not an e-commerce website. We want to convert this website into an e-commerce website. So for that we need a plugin, a free plugin, WooCommerce. So that plugin, that WooCommerce plugin will add all the e-commerce features and functionalities to your WordPress website. So that is basically what a plugin does. Then after that we have some more option. You will see the settings option. Click on settings. You will see your general setting. Now first of all you have to give your website some title. So whatever title you want to give to your website, you can simply type in that thing over here. So if you're creating this for some company, you can enter the company name, you can enter your brand name. If it is a personal website, you can enter your own name. Under tagline, you just have to describe your website in few words. So just describe your websites in few words. Then you will see WordPress address and site address. Now if you remember one thing, we had installed SSL certificate, but still it says not secure. Your connection is not secure. And that is because of this permalink structure. We have to make this thing HTTPS. So right now if you see, if it says HTTP, make it HTTPS both at top and bottom. Alright. Make sure you make it HTTPS both at top and bottom. Then you see your admin email address. Make sure your personal email address is present over here. If that is not the case, then delete this email and enter your personal email address. Then you have your membership option. Make sure this thing is tick mark. This one simple setting is very important. If you don't tick mark this thing, no one will be able to come to your website, register on your website. So no customer will be able to create an account on your website. Also no sellers or vendors will be able to create account on your website. So make sure this thing is tick mark. Now when you scroll down, you will see a time zone. So you can set time zone according to your country. So I'll select Kolkata time zone for India. And after that, just click on save changes. Now you will be logged out of your website because you have changed the permalink structure. So enter your username and password and click on login. Now as you can see here, this thing is now 100% secure. Now under settings, click on permalinks and make sure over here post name is selected. If you see some other permalink structure selected, for example day and name, plain or numeric is selected, make sure you just select this post name. Go ahead and click on save changes. Now let's again come back to dashboard. Now whenever you come to your dashboard, you will see these widgets. Now these are not really useful widgets, so we can get rid of all these. So click on screen option and untick all these widgets from here. Alright, now this looks much better, clean, surface, very simple dashboard. Now later on in this video, when we'll be installing few more free plugins, those plugins will add very important and useful widgets on our dashboard. Right now this is blank. And with this, all the basic settings related to your WordPress website are now complete. Alright guys, now let's do one thing. Let's first install a new theme, because right now if you see, the design of your website looks like this. So this is really bad. We want to convert this boring website into something amazing and beautiful like this one. So for this we need a free theme. So, and with this also we need few plugins, because right now, as I explained you earlier, we need WooCommerce and some more plugins that will add all these features, all these amazing multi-vendor e-commerce features on our website. So to get that, first of all, click on appearance. Now here we have to click on add new to add a new theme. And because this is a free theme, you can just search for that theme over here. So under search themes, type in Ocean WP. You will get this option over here. Click on install button. And once this theme is installed, you will get another button, activate button. So once you see that button, simply click on activate and this theme will be activated. And as I said you earlier, when we just need one single theme over here, Ocean WP. So right now we don't even need this 2017 theme. So we can click on this, right click on this or just click on this bottom right button, delete button, and we can delete this theme as well. Now whenever you install a new theme or a new plugin, they will always recommend you, you'll get these kind of notices. They will recommend you few more themes and plugins. So you can simply dismiss this notice. Now again, if you come back to your website and if you refresh it, now as you can see, your website looks completely different, and this is because of this theme. Now let's get some free plugins. So to get them, simply click on plugins from the left hand side, and to install new plugins, again you will click on this add new button. Now first of all, we need few plugins related to functionalities. So under search plugins, search for Ocean WP. So basically Ocean WP theme developer have also created few free plugins which are really useful. The most important one is this one, Ocean Extra. So make sure you install this thing, and after that if you scroll down, you have Ocean Product Sharing and Ocean Social Sharing. Now let me tell you what all these three plugins will do. First of all, if you try to create a new page right now, if you click on pages and if you click on add new, alright guys, now as you can see over here, you get this option. Now you can give this page any title, but you don't get any option. For example, if you just give it a title of demo and if you publish this page, and if you see this page in a new tab, if you view this page, this is how the default style looks like. At the right hand side, we have this sidebar, we have this title section over here. Now if you want to remove this sidebar, if you want to make this sidebar at the left hand side, or if you want to do some changes on this page, right now you cannot do that because you don't have any such option over here under edit page. But because we are now installing this plugin Ocean Extra, this plugin will add so many different and useful options which you will see later on in this video when we start creating pages. Now the next plugin over here is Ocean Product Sharing. So if you install this plugin, what happens is below every single product page, every single product, you will see share option, like share this product on Facebook and Twitter. Similarly, under Ocean Sharing, you will get on every single blog post, you will get social sharing options. So pretty simple thing. Now what you have to do is you have to come over here and under this thing search for WCFM, which stands for WooCommerce Front-End Manager. You'll see WCFM Front-End Manager for WooCommerce. Now there are three free plugins that we need. First of all, this is the one, WCFM Front-End Manager for WooCommerce. Second one is WCFM Marketplace, Best Multi-Vendor Marketplace for WooCommerce. Third one is this one, WCFM Membership. So WooCommerce membership for multi-vendor marketplace. We need these three plugins. And once you have successfully installed these three plugins, again under search plugins, search for WooCommerce plugin and install this plugin. Right now you don't have to activate any plugin because that will take a lot of time. We can activate all the plugins at once and that will save us some time. And once this WooCommerce plugin is installed, after that we need the Elementor plugin, the page builder using which we can design these different pages. Now to get this plugin, you have to open a new tab and type in blogtoot.com/Elementor. Now again, this link is also given in the video description below, so you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is also a free plugin, so you don't have to worry about that. But here, obviously this plugin is also available in premium versions. Now if you have some extra budget, I would highly recommend you to go with some premium version of Elementor because you get so many amazing features. For example, you get 300 plus pre-made website templates, like pre-made designs. It's like 300 pre-made ready-made websites and professionally made. The design and everything of those websites are really amazing. You get theme builder, which is very powerful. There are other tutorials on my channel. You can understand about these features. So this is really amazing. You get 90 plus premium widgets, pop-up builder, support for 1 year, all these things. So if you have some extra budget, obviously you can go with this premium version. But in this tutorial, we'll be using the free version. So to download the free version, you will see this button over here, Get Started button at top right corner. If you see Get Started, download, whatever the button says, you just have to click on this top right button. Then after that, you will see this page, or if you're doing this for the first time, you will see a sign up page. You just have to enter your email address and just select any password and you will be signed up or you will be registered. Just two simple things. And after that, you will see this page. They will ask you whether you already have a website or not. So we have to select this option. Yes, we do. And after that, they will ask you to enter your website link. So I'll copy my website link from here, enter it over here and click on check for WordPress. Now they will give you this button, click to install. Simply click on this button Now they will install the latest version, the genuine version of Elementor Page Builder for you. And you will see this page here at the bottom right corner. You will see this install now button. Click on this button. And once this plugin is installed, we don't have to activate this thing. Again, click on this option, return to plugin installer. We'll activate all the plugins at once. We need one more plugin. Type in PDF invoice. And you will see this option, WooCommerce PDF invoices and packaging slips. So install this plugin as well. Now once you have installed all these free plugins, now you can click on this plugins option. And here, as you can see, all the plugins are successfully installed. We just need to activate them. So to activate these plugins, you simply have to tick mark over here. This will select all the given plugins. Under bulk action, select activate and click on apply. Now all these plugins will be successfully activated, and obviously, as I said earlier, whenever you install or activate new plugins, you get many such notices. Just click on skip setup and cut all these notices that you get. As you can see over here, these notices, I'll dismiss them, dismiss this as well, and I don't want these things as well. Now here this thing says WooCommerce front-end manager is inactive. To activate this plugin, you need WooCommerce plugin. Now what is happening over here is, if you click on plugins, now this plugin, as you can see, first we need to activate the WooCommerce plugin. Only after that, these two plugins will be activated, because these two are based on WooCommerce. So first we have to click on activate under WooCommerce. Now once you activate the WooCommerce plugin, you will automatically get this setup. This is for WCFM WooCommerce Front-End Manager Marketplace. So this is for the multi-vendor setup. Now this is a quick setup. All these settings will be doing later on in complete detail. This is just a quick setup. So just click on let's go. Now what all features do you want to enable or disable? You can make it on or off. Now again, I'm saying these things that we are seeing right now, these are just quick setups. In later on in this video, this is dashboard setup, marketplace setup, commission, withdrawal. All these steps we'll be seeing in detail. So for now, you just click on continue. Now for this also, marketplace, all these things we'll see in detail. For now, just click on continue. For withdrawal option, for commission option, we'll see them in detail later on. For now, just click on continue for all these options. Okay, click on setup registration. This will create a registration page for you. For style also, we'll design this thing later on. Click on continue and select this and click on continue again. And this is now completed. Now you can click on this link, return to WordPress dashboard. And now as you can see, this will give you these important notices. So right on your dashboard, you can see your net sales this month, how many orders are pending, all this important information. Now you'll see one more link over here. First of all, if you again see this notice, simply dismiss this notice. Now don't dismiss this notice. Welcome to WooCommerce. We have to do this setup wizard. First of all, if you open pages in a new tab, you will see that the setup that we just completed, WCFM setup, this setup has created 3 pages for you: store manager, vendor membership, and vendor registration. Store manager, if you remember, if you click on view, this is the dashboard page this is the page that it has created for you. So this is your store manager page. Then after that, it has created 2 more pages: vendor membership and vendor registration. Now again, come back to your dashboard. Now we need to do one more setup, one more quick setup for WooCommerce. And this will create few more pages for you, like your checkout page, your cart page, those pages. So click on this button, run the setup wizard, and you should see this option. Now for some reason, if you don't see that button, run the setup wizard button, you can do one thing. You can simply type in this link in the URL bar. Your website name /wp-admin/admin.php ? Page is equal to wc-setup. So if you type in this thing in your URL bar, you will see this setup over here. Click on yes, please. And again, this is just a very quick setup. All these WooCommerce setting also will be seeing in complete detail later on in this video. Now you'll have to enter your address. So address of your business or your office, or your factory address. And after that, you have to select your country and state, enter your city name, enter your postal code, and after that, just click on continue. Now again, click on continue. Now they will ask you in which industry does this store operate. So what kind of products you will be, creating on your product, on your website. So I'm selecting this option: fashion, apparel, accessories, and probably electronics and computers. I'm selecting these two options. Not really important. This is just for survey purpose. So even if you select anything, it doesn't matter. You will get the same options later on. Now click on continue. Now you can, what kind of products you will be creating, make sure physical product is selected, and we also will be creating downloadable digital products. After that, again click on continue. Now how many products do you plan to sell? Probably we'll be selling around 100 to 1000 products, and right now we are not selling anywhere else. Now when you select this option, they will recommend you few extra plugins. We don't need them, so make sure you untick all these options and click on continue again. Now they will recommend you few premium plugins or some free plugins. We don't need them. We already have the best free plugin, Ocean WP. So select this option and click on this button, continue with my active theme. Now they will recommend you one plugin, a Jetpack plugin, which is very good plugin, but in this website right now we don't need this plugin. So I'll click on no thanks. Alright guys, so this setup is now also 100% completed. Now we have a lot of things, a lot of options are, as you can see, added. If you click on marketplace, you have so many options added for you. You have all these important options. Now these are all just basic options. Okay, so this is just a basic setup. This is just a basic multi-vendor setup. We need some advanced features and advanced functionalities on our website. So for that we need some premium plugins as well. So to get that, you have to open a new tab and type in blogdoot.com/WCFM, obviously which stands for WooCommerce Front-End Manager, and you will be redirected to this website. And again, this link is also given in the video description below, so you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link. Now there are 6 basic add-ons that you can use to make your website more powerful. Now if you have a very limited budget, you can just use one add-on, the ultimate add-on, and you'll have more than enough options to create your multi-vendor option. But if you want a complete multi-vendor setup, then you also need this delivery option, so that you can have custom delivery. You can create delivery person and they can do delivery for you. Then we also need group and staff. This option will be used to create, this will enable your sellers to create different group members. Then after that we need analytics, so that we can see advanced analytics on our store or of our store. And these two are not really important, affiliate and product hub. We won't be using these two. So what you can do is you can click on WooCommerce Ultimate option. And here, as you can see, you have 2 options. If you want for lifetime, if you want to use this plugin for lifetime, you can buy this license for 2 websites for $200. Or if you want to use, or if you want to first try this thing, and after that if you want to go for lifetime, you can select this option for 2 websites just for $49. So you can start your first multi-vendor website just for $49. You don't need all the other plugins or all the other add-ons for now. You can, if you want for basic setup, you can just start with $49. So this is really amazing. Select this option, click on buy now, and this product will be added to your cart. If you want some more, you can again come back. You again click on second add-on, click on buy now. That will be added in your cart. Then go to delivery, click on buy now, add it in your cart. Analytics, add it in your cart. And after that, you'll see your cart icon over here. Click on that, and here you'll see 4 options added. Then you can click on checkout and you can do the checkout. Or you can do one thing which I would recommend you to do is you can select this option over here, up to 2 websites for 1 year, and this will cost you $168. But with this you will also get 15% discount, so it will be around $150, and you will get all these add-ons for just $150 for 2 websites. So I would recommend you to select this option, up to 2 websites for 1 year, and just click on this buy now button. And once you make the purchase, click on my account. Now remember one thing over here, when you click on buy now and when you try to make the payment, if you're from some other country except for India, if you're from any other country like USA, UK, Germany, or any other country, you can make the payment through credit card, debit card, or you can also make the payment through PayPal. But if you're from India, you have to select this option. Let me show you that option. If I click on buy now. Now here, as you can see on the checkout page, you have 3 options: PayPal, credit card or debit card, Stripe option, and you have direct bank transfer. So if you're from India, you have to select direct bank transfer, because for you PayPal and credit card will not work. You have to select direct bank transfer. Now when you select this thing, you can click on place order. Order will be placed and they will send you bank details on your email address, and you have to transfer them that amount, and after that all the add-ons will be added. And if you're from any other country except for India, you can just select credit card, debit card or PayPal and you can make payment through this. Now if you're from India and if you're selecting direct bank transfer, and if you are making them a transfer of this amount, and if you click on place order, make sure to send the order details on my email address realnair@gmail.com. only in case of direct bank transfer. If you're selecting some PayPal or credit card, don't need to do that. But if you're selecting direct bank transfer, send me your order details on my email address realnair@gmail.com. I'll help you out. Alright. So once you purchase this thing, you have to click on my account. Now under my account, click on API downloads. And here you'll see all these options. Now 4 options you have to download. First of all, you have to download this one, WPFM-A, which stands for WPFM Analytics. Then after that, we have to install the third one, WCFM WooCommerce Frontend Manager D, which stands for delivery. So simply click on download. This add-on will be downloaded like this. For first also download 2 add-ons downloaded. Then after that, we have this WCFM GS, which stands for group and staff. Download this one as well. And finally, we need this one, which is the most important one, WCFM U, which stands for ultimate. Basically, we'll be using these 4 add-ons in this website. Once you download all these 4, you can now come back to your website in your dashboard, click on plugins. Now click on add new, click on upload plugin, choose file and choose the file that you have downloaded right now. One by one, so I'll go to downloads. I have this thing over here. I'll select the ultimate, click on open, click on install now. Once it is successfully installed, you can click on activate plugin. Now as you can see over here, this will not be successfully activated. In order to successfully activate this thing, you have to click on click here, this link, click here link, and you have to enter your API license key and email address, which you'll get over here. If you click on API keys, here as you can see, you have your API key and also your API email address. So this was ultimate. So you can select this option, copy your API key, paste it under API license. You can copy your email address, come over here, paste it under this thing and click on save changes. And after that, this will be successfully activated for you. So again, you have to click on plugins, click on add new, upload plugin, upload the second file, which is groups and staffs. Click on open, click on install now, click on activate plugin, follow the same procedure. You have to, again, this will not be successfully activated. To activate this thing, click on click here. Again, go back to your website, search for group staff, which is this one, GS. Copy this thing, come over here, paste it under API key, copy your email address and paste it over here and click on save changes. Now for the third one, again, click on plugins, click on add new and follow the same procedure. Upload plugin, choose file, select the third one, click on open, click on install now. Again, click on activate. And to successfully activate it, click on click here and again come over here, search for analytics, which is the first one, copy this thing, paste it over here, copy your email address and paste it under email, click on save changes. And finally, just click on plugins again and the final add-on, click on add new, upload plugin, choose file, manage delivery, click on install now, activate plugin, and again click on click here to finally activate it. So come over here, search for delivery, which is this one, WCFMD, which is delivery, copy, paste it over here, copy email address and paste it over here and click on save changes. Alright guys, so once this is completed, now you can come back to your dashboard. Alright, now let's start doing all the very important settings. First of all, we'll start with WooCommerce settings. WooCommerce are the most important and most basic settings related to your website, related to your store. So you'll see this WooCommerce option over here at the left hand side. Hover over that and click on settings. Now first of all, you have to enter your store address. So we had already entered this thing under the quick setup thing. But if you have not entered your store address, or if you want to change this thing, you can change it from here. Then to which all countries you will be selling to. So make sure sell to all countries is not selected, because obviously you will not be selling to all countries, not really possible. So you should be selecting this second option, sell to, or third option, sell to specific countries. And from the second option, from this option, sell to specific countries, just select those countries where you will be selling to. So in this example, I'll be selling only in India. So I'll select India over here. Then shipping location, ship to all countries you sell to, which is fine. We also want to enable taxation and calculation. I'll show you how to do these taxation settings. And under currency, you can select Indian rupee, you can select dollar, whatever currency you want. Select that currency, click on save changes. Now you can go to second tab, which is products tab. And we don't actually have to do anything over here, but you can do one thing. Under weight unit, instead of kilogram, I want to select gram. So I can select gram from here, because kilogram is basically used for bulky products. For selling products like mobile phones, t-shirts, gram is much better. And I'll select centimeter. Obviously, if you want, you can select some other weight and dimension unit from here. Now click on save changes. Now select the tax tab, and here you have to do one thing. Two tax classes are already created, reduced rate and zero rate. Now I want to do one thing. If you want, you can create more tax classes. So now what you can do is, for example, if you're selling different types of products and those different types of products have different tax rates. For example, t-shirt has 10% tax rate, and maybe mobile phone has 12%, and maybe leather products has 18% tax rate. So you can create different tax classes over here based on different tax rates. Like, let me show you. If you want, you can type GST 10 over here, press enter to come to next line and type in GST 12. So we are creating two tax classes over here, and after that click on save changes. Now once you create these two tax classes, here as you can see at top we have two more options, GST 10 and GST 12 rates. Now click on GST 10 rates. Obviously if in your country you say VAT, and if it is not called GST, you can type in VAT 10, VAT 12. It all depends on you. Now click on insert row. Under country code, enter your country's code. For India, it is IN. As you can see, when I type IN, I get this India option. Now leave state, postal, city, everything. Just come to rate and type in 10%. Under tax name, we'll type in GST 10. Priority will be 1. We don't want to tick mark compound, and we also want to untick shipping. Now click on save changes. Now select the second option, GST 12 rates, and follow the same procedure. Insert row. Under country code, I'll type IN. If you're from Pakistan, you will type PK. If you're from USA, you will type US, those kind of country codes. Then after that, just come to rate and type in 12, because this is GST 12. Under GST tax name, I'll type in GST 12. I'll untick shipping and click on save changes. And this is how easy it is to do your taxation setting. Now let's come to shipping. Now shipping also will do one thing. We'll click on add shipping zone and click on zone name. So in this case, I'll just type in zone name India, and under zone regions, I'll select India option over here. Click on save changes. Now you have to add a shipping method. Do one thing, click on add shipping method and select this option, store shipping. This is the most advanced and most robust shipping option. I'll explain you about these shipping later on when we do changes related to this store manager. Most of the important settings will be done from here under store manager. These things that we are doing right now, these are just basic settings. So under shipping method, select store shipping and click on add shipping method. Now what all type of shipping options do you want to give to your seller? You can enable or disable them from here. For example, you have marketplace shipping by country. If you want to enable this type of option, which means that for different countries, sellers can charge different shipping rates. So you can actually enable or disable this thing because we are selling only in one country. Second option, marketplace shipping by weight. I think this is really important. Most of the sellers will be, charging shipping cost based on the weight. So make sure this is enabled so that seller can charge different shipping price for different products with different rates, with different weight. For example, if the weight of mobile phone is 300 grams, the shipping cost for that mobile phone will be different. But if the person is also selling a refrigerator, obviously the weight of refrigerator is way more than the weight of mobile phone. So we can enable them to charge different prices, different shipping cost for refrigerator and different shipping cost for mobile phone. So make sure this is enabled. Then shipping distance, shipping cost by distance. Also make sure this is enabled so that they can charge different shipping price if they are shipping this product to a long distance customer. Now click on payments. Now here you have to select all the type of payments that you want to accept on your store. So whenever some customer come to your website, if they want to purchase any product, they click on add to cart, they try to check out. For example, if they click on checkout, what all payment options do you want to give them? So cash on delivery, PayPal, credit card option, what all option do you want to give them? You have to set those options over here. So maybe if you want to give them option of cash on delivery, just tick mark cash on delivery. If you want to give them option of PayPal, select PayPal, click on save changes. Now for PayPal, you have to set up PayPal. So to set up this PayPal option, click on manage. And over here, first of all, make sure under PayPal email, your personal PayPal email is present over here. If your email address of PayPal is different, make sure you enter your PayPal email address over here. Now scroll down. Now here, these three things are required to enable PayPal payment gateway: username, API password, and API signature. And to get this thing, you have to go to paypal.com and log into your account. Now, once you log into your PayPal account, you have to do one thing. You have to enter this link in your URL bar. You have to type in paypal.com/businessmanage/credentials/API access. And A in access is capital, as you can see on your screen. Just enter this link, press enter. Make sure first you have logged in to your PayPal account. Now you will see this screen, scroll down and come to this option, MVP/SOAP API integration. Click on manage API credentials. Now as you can see, this will show you your username, password and your signature. So under API username, just click on show, copy your username from here, come back to your website. Under live API username, paste in your username. Similarly, click on show, copy your password from here, paste it under live API password. And similarly, click on show, copy your signature, paste it under live API signature. Obviously, I'll have to hide these information from here. Okay, guys, now as you can see, I have successfully copied and pasted all three information. Now I can click on save changes. And now you can or I can receive payments through PayPal. Click on payments again. Now I also want to enable credit card, debit card payment on my website. So for that, we need to install a new plugin. So click on plugins. Now click on add new plugin. And in the search plugins, search for Stripe. Just type in Stripe over here. And we need this one, WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway. Click on install now. And after that, just click on activate. Now, once you activate this thing, you again have to come back to your website. Again, have to click on WooCommerce and hover over WooCommerce and click on settings. Now again, go to payments. And now as you can see, so many payment gateways are added for you. We just want this simple one, Stripe credit card. So enable this one, click on save changes. And besides this Stripe thing, you'll see this manage button, click on that button. And now under title, I don't want this Stripe. So I'll type in credit/debit card under title. And this title will be shown over here. As you can see, this is the title, credit card Stripe. I just want to say credit/debit card. I don't want to say this Stripe over here. All right. Now again, we can come over here. Under description also, I don't want to say via Stripe. I can delete via Stripe. I just want to type in pay with your credit/debit card. Like this. Okay. So this thing will be again shown over here. As you can see, pay with your credit card or your debit card. Now again, you can just go ahead. Now to enable this thing, first of all, make sure you untick this thing, enable test mode, and make sure here it says live publishable key. So to enable this thing, we need live publishable key and live secret key, these two things. And to get them, you have to go to dashboard.stripe.com. Obviously, first of all, make sure you have a Stripe account. Now Stripe is also available in India. Earlier it was not available in India. Now it is available in India. So even if you're from India, you can enable Stripe and you can, use Stripe on your website. Now from the left hand side, click on developers, click on API key. And here you will see your publishable key and your secret key. Copy your live publishable key, come back to your website, paste it under live publishable key, copy your secret key, live secret key. And obviously simply paste it under live secret key. Now scroll down and simply click on save changes and these settings will be saved for you. And with this, our payment settings are also completed. You can do one more thing if you want if you're from India or if you're from some other country and if you have a specific payment gateway that you want to use. For example, if you're from India, if you want to use Razorpay, which is a Indian payment gateway, or if you want to use maybe Paytm or some other payment gateway on your store, you can go to YouTube and I have video on those as well, like how to integrate Razorpay, how to integrate Paytm and some other Indian payment gateways with your website. Now click on accounts and privacy, and here you just have to tick mark these three things. Allow customers to log into an existing account during checkout. So when the person or when the customer is trying to check out, if they have not already logged in, they can log in from here. Okay. Then after that, we have one more option, allow customers to create an account during checkout. So if the customer is doing a guest checkout, they can, in the checkout option, they can simply enter the email address and they can create a new account. Allow customers to create an account on the My Account page. So on the My Account page, if the person is trying to go to the My Account page, and if they have not already registered, they will get the registration link as well. Just tick mark these three things. You will understand about these things later on. Now just go ahead and click on Save Changes. And after that, simply come to Advanced and make sure under Cart page, Cart is selected. Under Checkout page, Checkout is selected, and under My Account page, My Account is selected. If it is not, just click on this and select the My Account page. And after that, again click on Save Changes. And with this, all the basic settings related to your website, related to your store are now completed. Now your website has everything that it needs to create products and to accept payments from your customers. Okay, so now let's do one thing. Let's start creating products, because right now what we have done is we are done with all the settings, but we have not yet started creating products. So our website is now incomplete. We don't have any products to showcase on our website. So let's see how we can create products like this one. Now there are basically three types of products: a simple product, a variable product, and a digital product. We'll see all three and I'll explain you the difference between all three. So first of all, to create a new product, there are several ways of creating a product. And first of all, as an admin, you can create a product like this. You can hover over products from the left hand side and click on Add New, and you can fill in this form and create your first product. As you can see, this is the thing. You can enter your product name and everything, and you can create your first product. Or you can do one thing. You had this page created, Store Manager page. You can click on this View. So you can come to your Store Manager page, and you can also create a product from here. So you can click on Products and you can click on Add New Product, and you have the same options over here. If you see, the screen and everything is completely same. So all the options, price option, inventory, shipping, tax, if you scroll down, as you can see, inventory, shipping, tax, all the options are same in both the screen. So what I'll do is I'll show you how to do this from the front end, from here, from the Store Manager, because this is how your sellers will also be able to create products. You as an admin can create a product like this, and your sellers will also create a product from Store Manager by creating on products and by clicking on this Add New button. Now first, let's create a very simple product. So first of all, under product type, make sure simple is selected, and let me open a simple product over here for demo purposes so that we can copy paste everything from here. So this is the product title. I'll copy the product title from here, come back to my website, and under product title, paste in this title. Then you have the price, which is 950 rupees or whatever the price is. You can enter that price over here. Now you can scroll down and you have this short description. So this thing that you see over here, this is the product short description. So I'll copy it from here and I'll paste it over here. All right. Then we have the long description of the product, which will be displayed at the bottom. This is the product long description. Again, I'll copy it, paste it over here. Then when you scroll down, you have some really important information. First of all, you have to enter your SKU unit. So this is stock keeping unit. Basically, if you have a warehouse wherein you have placed all the different products, you know that this product is placed over here in this rack number on this floor and all. So you give them a particular code. If you are doing that, you can do it over here. So for example, this SKU code for this is SC10. This is not compulsory. If you want, you can just leave it blank, and every single product will have a unique SKU code, SKU unit. So if this t-shirt is having SKU of SC10, another t-shirt on the same website will not have the same SKU. Every product will have unique SKU. All right. Then after that, you can also do one thing. You can also manage stock. So for example, if I have maybe 100 quantities of this t-shirt, so I'll type in 100. Now, whenever this quantity reaches to a certain number. Let me show you that number. If you again go back to your dashboard, and if you hover over WooCommerce and click on settings, now go to products, and if you click on inventory, you can see this setting over here. Now as you can see, whenever the product stock reaches 2, you will get a notification on your email address that your product is low on stock. And whenever your product stock becomes 0, you will get a notification on your email address that your product is out of stock. I can do one thing, I can make it 5. So whenever I have 5 products left, 5 stocks left of the product, I will get a notification that the product is low in stock. And whenever I have only 2 left in stock, I will get a notification that the product is almost out of stock. So this is what this thing does. Right now we have 100 products in stock. Whenever a product is purchased from here, this number will get, keep on decreasing. Then after that, you have shipping option. Here you have to enter the product weight. So maybe this product is 250 grams, length, height, weight, dimension. You can enter all this thing. Shipping class. There is no shipping class over here, but if you want, you can select this option, processing time. So maybe you can deliver this product in 1 or 2 days. So you can select this option, 1 or 2 days. Then after that, you have the taxation option. You can click on taxation, and probably this, suppose this product is taxed 10%. So I can select GST 10. Attributes and all, we can just leave them as it is. All right, I don't want to do anything over here. And then after that, you can come over here. Attributes are important when we are creating variable product, which we'll be creating after this simple product. Now we can give some image. So this is the product image, and these two are the gallery images. Now there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website blogdude.com. And here, as you can see, for every single tutorial, I create these blog posts. And if you click on that link, you will reach on one of these type of blog posts, and you will see a link at the bottom, download free images. You will click on this download button, and a new zip file will be downloaded. Now let me show you what happens. That when you unzip that file, for example, when you right click on that and click on extract files, you will get 2 folders, media and pages. Under media, you will see all the media file that I have used to create this website for free. So whatever images I have used to create this website, all the product images and everything, I'm giving everything for free. So just click on that link, and I'm also giving these pages, files, page templates for you. So if you click on that link, you can download the images and you can upload those images over here. So under products, let me select that simple black t-shirt, which is over here. I think it's not black. So whatever, just select these images, click on open. Now this is the main product image. So I'll select this one and click on select. Now for gallery images, I'll select this image. All right. And now we can create a new category. So click on add new category. For this, I want to create a category of t-shirt. I'll click on add new. Now let's do one thing. Let's click on submit, and this product will be submitted. As you can see, product is successfully published over here. Now, if I view this product, if I click on this eye icon, this is how the product will look like on your website. We will be doing some styling changes later on. Now, let me do one thing. Let me actually sign up as a seller on this website, and let me show you. Actually, I should have signed up as a seller and then shown you how a seller can create this product. But no worries, we can do one thing. I can open this website first. Let me copy this website link. We can open this website in a new incognito window like this. Now in this incognito window, I'll show you how seller will see everything. So if you see this gray color bar, you know that this is related to seller. And if you see this screen, this normal screen, this is related to admin. Now let me get that page URL for the vendor memberships. I'll click on view, not vendor membership. We want vendor registration. So I'll copy this link, open this in this incognito window. Now this is, I'm showing how a vendor will come to your website and they will register. So a seller will have to first enter their email address. They can select the store name, and their store name will show something like this: your website name /store/ the name of the store. So maybe I'm selecting Walmart. Now this will check whether this thing is available or not. So as you can see, it says this thing is available, and you can see how this is how your store URL will look like. Now later on in this video, I'll show you if you don't want this /store in between. Instead of store, if you want something else, you can change that thing as well. Now this vendor will select some password, and actually we have to select strong password. type in the same password in the second option, and now they can simply click on register and they will be registered as seller. Now as you can see, when I register, I will see this setup. Seller will always see this quick setup, so that this will help them to set up their store quickly. They will click on let's go. Now they can upload some store logo, banner and everything. They can enter the address of the store and everything. Again, this is just a quick setup. We'll see this thing in detail later on. So for now, I'll just click on continue. Now store payment, how they want to receive payment. Again, this is quick setup. We'll see these details in these things in detail. For now, I'll just click on continue. SEO, again, click on continue. Social. Now it's ready, so they can click on let's go to the dashboard. Now if you notice one thing, when the seller signed up on this website, they did not have to register, or they did not have to verify the email address. So all these things can be changed. Like if you want the seller to be, first they have to register their email, or first they have to verify their email address, only then they can log in. So you can do those settings as well. We'll see those settings later on under capabilities. You will see this option over here, capability, seller capability. We can control that thing over here. Now what I want to do is I want to set this product. I want to link this product to this seller. So I'll go to store, and store name was Walmart, I guess. Yeah, here it is. I'll link this thing to this store. Now if this seller comes over here, click on just refresh this page. Now click on products. Now this seller will see this product over here. Now you can understand the process is almost same. In fact, exactly same. If they click on add new, as you can see, the options, everything are completely same. So in this example, now let's see how a variable product is created. Now click on add new, and I'll select variable from here. Okay, instead of simple, we have to select variable product. Now what is a variable product? First of all, if you see, let me show you a variable product. If you go back to shop, if you scroll down, and let's see this product, red t-shirt. So as you can see, this is a variable product. When you have a same product, but it is available in different variations. For example, same t-shirt, but it is available in medium size and also in large size, or same t-shirt available in different colors. So if I select black color medium, the image will change. If I select red color medium, obviously these two are different t-shirts, but you get the idea. So small, and the price will also change. As you can see, red small price is 1400 rupees. If I select black small, price is 1100. If I select black medium, price is 1200. So we have the same t-shirt available in different sizes and different colors. So that is what product variation is. So to create this product, again, we'll come back to seller account. So we'll come to this incognito window, and let me actually do one thing. Let me just open this product. Let me give it a title. Under product title, we'll give it a title of cotton t-shirt. Now product short description, long description, we have already seen this thing. This is the short description. I'll copy it from here, paste it over here. Then product long description. This is the product long description. So we'll paste it over here. Now at the right hand side, we have the product image. Just upload any image from here. So I'll upload few images from here. Let me select this red t-shirt and this black t-shirt. All right, click on open. Now for the main image, I just want to set this to this red image. Click on select. Now we can scroll down, and here as you can see, we have this t-shirt category. Now as you can see, this seller is getting this option, add new category. They can add a new category right now. Now you can do one thing, you can disable the seller to add a new category. So you can do one thing, again, this thing will come under capability. So we'll see this capability later on, but I'm just trying to explain you this thing right now. Store vendors capability. Here everything by default is on. And if you see over here under section, here as you can see under section, category, if you make it off, seller will not be able to add their own categories. Whatever category you as an admin of the website have created, they will have to select only, and they'll have to select categories only amongst those. So that is how that thing works. Now they will have to enter some SKU. So let's enter that thing. Shipping detail, maybe 250 grams, some height, width, and this will be ready to ship in 1 to 2 business days. Tax class, you have to select this thing. Now we have this attribute and variation option, and these two are the most important option. First, we have to add a new attribute. So we'll click on add new. Now let me actually do one thing. Let me just draft this thing for now. And let me show you a very simple and a free plugin that will enable you to show these things like this. Now, if you don't use the plugin that I'm going to show you right now, you won't see these beautiful things over here, this color tab. So the exact color is showing over here. Normally what happens is you will have a drop down. You will click on that. You will have red, blue written over here. So just text. But here we are showing the exact color. We are showing these buttons. So this is more better. So to do this thing, you can download a free plugin. Hover over plugins, click on add new. Now under search plugin, you have to search for variation swatches. Type in variation swatches under search plugins and you will see this first option, variation swatches for WooCommerce by Imran Ahmad. Download or install this plugin. Once this plugin is installed, click on activate. Now you as an admin, you can create preset variation and your sellers will have to select from those variations. And I think this is much better, much controlled version. So you can do one thing to create variation. You can hover over products and click on attributes. Now what all attributes do you want to create? So I want to create two attributes, color and size. You can create some more. For example, if you're creating a website for mobile phones, you can create memory. So 64 GB or 32 GB or 120 GB. Then you can have something more like RAM, 4 GB, 8 GB. You can create those kind of attributes. Or if you have t-shirts, you can, in t-shirts also you can have one more. You can have garment, so cotton or what kind of garment is used. Now, when I create these things, you will get a better idea how that is done. First attribute that I want to create is color. So under name, I'll type in color. Under type, I'll select color and click on add attribute. So now this color attribute is added. Another attribute that I want to create is size. So I'll just give name of size and under type, I'll select button and click on add attribute. So these two attributes are created. Now, if you're creating for memory, you will just type in memory. Under type, you'll select button and click on add attribute. Now to create different terms over here, under color, click on this option, configure terms. And here, add all the colors that you want. So for example, we can add red color. Under color, select red, click on add new color. Then maybe we can add black color. Under color, select the black color and click on add new. Then maybe yellow color. So select all these colors and select that exact color. Maybe one more green. Now the user or the seller will have to, select only whatever we have created. They have to select only from these options. Okay. Now again, let's go back to attributes. Now let's create sizes. Click on configure terms. First will be small. Click on add new size. Then we have medium. Again, click on add new size and we have large. Then you have extra large, then XXL. You can create all those things. I'm just creating only 3. Again, if you come back to your seller account and if you refresh this page, we had drafted this thing. Now, if I scroll down, if I go to attribute, now as you can see, we already have these options. So the seller now don't have to create any attributes. They have the preset attribute. So maybe for them, if this t-shirt is available in multiple colors, they can tick mark colors. And from here, they can select all the colors it is available in. So maybe it is available in black and red color. So they'll select these two options. Make sure these two things are tick mark, visible on product page and used as variation. And now maybe this product or this t-shirt is also available in multiple sizes. So they can tick mark this thing size. And from here, they can select all the sizes it is available in. So maybe it is available in small and large size. After that, they can go to variation. And now they can select this option, variation bulk option. They can click on create variation from all attributes, or they can do one thing. They can select black, they can select large and they can click on add new. This variation will be added, or to save some time, they can simply click on create variation from all attributes, click on OK, and all the attributes will be created. Variation for all the attributes will be created. Like as you can see over here, large black, large red, small red. Okay. Now we can click on this option, large black. For this, I don't want to display this red t-shirt image. I want to display this black t-shirt image. And for this, price will be maybe 1500 rupees. Okay. Then small black. Again, I don't want to display this image. I want to display this image, black image. And price will be maybe 1200 rupees. Then for large red, I want to display this red image. And the price will be 1600. And small red, price will be 1300. All right. Then we don't have any important settings now. We can just now click on submit. And now as you can see, this product is successfully published. And if you click on this view, you can see this product on your website, and this is how this thing looks like. Now as you can see, when I select black image shows. When I select red image shows, and the price at the bottom also changes accordingly. I'm selecting red small 1300. If I select black small, now as you can see 1200. So this is how this thing works. Now you should do one thing. As you can see, the seller just submitted the product and it automatically got published on the website. I would recommend you to come back to your admin account and under capability make this thing off. Add product or just publish product. You'll see this published product, make it off. Okay. Now click on submit or click on save. Now what will happen is whenever they create a new product, they will not be able to directly publish that product on the website. They will have to, you as an admin will check that product. If it is fine, if everything is good, then you can publish that product. Let me show you. We have one more product type needed to be created. That is the digital product. I'll show you in this example. So click on products. We have created two products, simple and variable. Now click on add new to create a digital product. So it's digital product comes under simple product. So make sure simple is selected. And if it is a downloadable thing, for example, if you're selling a PDF or an MP3 file, that is something to be downloaded. So you can tick mark this thing downloadable. Now under product title, maybe it's a book. So I'll type in book name and you can just type in PDF. Now you can enter the price. Maybe price is 150 rupees and you can enter sub product short and long description over here. Now under category, I can click on add new category and I can give it a category of book and click on add new. Now for this image, I'll upload some image from here. I've already given you all the images. Let me see. Let me select this book image and click on select. Scroll down. Now here, as you can see, we have this option. Now, whenever you're creating a downloadable product or a digital product, always make sure under inventory, sold individually selected. Why? Because if you see all the regular products, you can increase or decrease the quantity. But if it is a digital product, increasing or decreasing the quantity doesn't make any sense. Because if you purchase 10 products, 10 PDFs or 1 PDFs, is this just the same thing? You can copy 1 PDF on your computer for 10 times or unlimited times. So that's why we remove this quantity thing by clicking on this option, sold individually. Now go to downloadable, name the file, book name. You will enter the book name over here and you will upload the file. So whenever someone makes the purchase, whenever someone makes the payment, when they click on download, this is the file that will get downloaded that you have just selected over here. Now shipping everything not needed. Just click on submit for review. Now as you can see, instead of submit, this button now says submit for review because we have changed the capability. Now this product is not published. As you can see here, it says pending. Now you as the admin or the owner of your website, you have to go over here. You have to click on all products under this thing. And here as you can see, this is still pending and this is by Walmart. Or you can do this thing from the store manager as well. Click on products. And here as you can see, it is pending. If you want to publish this thing, you can click on this button. Okay. This mark icon, publish, and this will be published. So before publishing, it is better to click on this pencil button and first check all the details like this. If you find everything, you can publish it from here. Now, if the seller sees, if the seller will refresh this page, instead of pending, it will now say published, as you can see. So this is also very important. I would recommend you to make publish off in capabilities so that only the seller, only the owner or the admin of the website can publish the product. All right. All right, guys. So till now we have what all we have completed. Let's very quickly summarize that. We have seen how to do all the WooCommerce settings. So basically we have the basic settings completed related to an e-commerce website. Then we have also seen how a seller or how an admin can create different type of products. That is also completed. Now what I want to show you is, now from here onwards, we will see everything related to multi-vendor. How the seller will create different things. For example, how the seller will create shipping rates for different purposes. How the seller will do, or how a seller will create a delivery person account, and how that delivery person will do all the other things. And we will see settings related to multi-vendor on the admin side. So admin has so many settings. So here, if the admin clicks on settings, As you can see, admin has so many settings. They can set the commission rate, they can set withdrawal option, they can set payment option, what all payment option they want to give. They can control all these settings from here. So from this point onwards in this video, we'll see everything related to multi-vendor, all the settings related to multi-vendor and how seller will do certain things on this website. And once that is completed, we will start designing the website at the end of the video. Again, as I said earlier, this video is obviously going to be pretty lengthy. I don't know how lengthy it will be. I'm just recording it right now. But that is the reason why I have given you all the timestamps in the video description below. You can jump to some different sections if you want. Now, what I would recommend you to do is you don't watch, obviously for most of you guys, I totally understand watching a complete 3-4 hours video is not possible in a single day. So you can watch a certain section one day, then you can watch another section another day. You can do it like that. Alright guys, now as you can see the page that you see on your screen, right now I'm logged in as the admin or the owner of the website. So let's see some important settings related to multi-vendor settings. So you will see this option over here. When you scroll down, you will see this settings option. Click on that. Now first of all, you can set your logo. You can upload your logo. If you have any logo for your website, you can upload that logo over here, and that logo will show if you follow my cursor over here at the top left corner. So I can do one thing, I can simply upload my logo from here. I have already uploaded one image, or if you have not uploaded that image, you can get that from here. So I'll just upload that simple Walmart logo from here. Now once you select this thing, just click on select. Now you can change this thing, store label. So here as you can see right now it says my store. So here also it will say my store. Now this basically means if I open, you'll understand this thing better if I open the seller account. So in this incognito window, I have opened the seller account. So this seller will see my store, and when any seller clicks on my store, they will see their store page. Right now they cannot see that because we have not done this setting, but when a seller clicks on this my store, they will be redirected to their store page. Alright, so here if you want, you can give some other title if you want. Now for this thing, I would not recommend you to do any changes, just let it be however it is. Now after that, you can just go ahead at the bottom and click on save. These settings will be changed. Then after that, we have the modules option. Now under modules, you have all the different features that are available on your website. If you want, you can enable or disable certain options. Right now the membership option is disabled. I want to enable this as well. Rest all the options are enabled. If you want to use this ShipStation, which is a third-party website for managing your shipments, you can enable this option as well. Basically for now, I would recommend you to just enable all the modules or make all these settings on. And after that, once you find that you don't need any particular setting from here, later on you can just go ahead and disable this module. Then we have the marketplace settings. So if you click on this, first of all, this thing, product approval, we want to make this thing on, and I have already shown you how to do that thing. You cannot do it from here. As you can see, it says you have to do that from capability settings. So we have seen that under capability, we have made that thing off, which means that whenever a seller uploads or creates a product, that will not be automatically published on the website. That product will come to the admin. The admin will go through the product, and the admin has the capability to publish that product. So that is on. Later on, we'll see in detail this capability setting after we do these settings. Now this is the store base URL. So I have already explained you this thing. Whenever a seller creates a store, the link will be something like this: your website name / this text, whatever you put in over here. So right now we have entered store. So it will be your website name / store / the store name or the seller name. So this is how this thing works. And this, we have enabled this thing over here. But what I want to do is, this is basically the template that you want to display. For example, let me show you. If I open the shop page over here, now we have created few products from the seller point. So if you open any product, so this product was created by the seller. So this is how the seller product will look like, or the seller template will look like. If you want, you can change this template. Instead of this advanced, you can enter simple, and then it will look something like this, or you can enter as tab. Then if you enter as tab, this thing will come under this tab section. All right. I don't want to do this thing. I think this advanced template looks better. So I'll just keep it at advanced. You can also change the position where you want to show this template. So this is below add to cart. So as you can see, this is add to cart, and below this add to cart template, this thing is displayed. So if you want, you can change this thing as well. Now, I don't think you should be doing all the other settings. Just go ahead at the bottom and click on save again. And once this setting is saved again, you can come back, and now let's go to next setting, which is geolocation. Now under geolocation, again, I would not recommend you to do any changes. Just let it be however it is. Don't change this thing OpenStreetMap. Let it be however it is, or whatever settings are preset, just let it be that way. Then after that, you have the order settings. So you can enable this thing, and I would recommend you to enable this option, order sync. Now, if you don't enable this option, what happens is, for example, if a seller gets an order, the seller has shipped that order, or that seller has completed that order. Now, if the seller changes the status of the order to completed, in the admin panel, it will still show processing. So what I want to do is I want to sync this order status. So make sure you enable this thing. And after that, again, you can just go ahead at the bottom and save these settings. Then we have commission setting, which is very important setting. Now this is the default commission setting for vendor, commission for vendor. So we are giving 90%. This is, as you can see, percentage. We are giving 90% to vendor, and we are keeping 10% for the website owner or the website administrator. So this vendor, for example, has created this product for almost 1,000 rupees. Now, if a customer comes to your website and if they purchase this product, the vendor or the seller will get 90%, that is approximately 900 rupees. And you, because you're the admin of the website, owner of the website, you will get 10%, that is approximately 100 rupees. And obviously, if you want, you can change this commission mode as well. So for example, if I want to charge fixed price, I can do that thing as well. And I can type in, for example, 100 rupees. So this is not at all recommended, but I'm just, explaining with this thing. Now, what will happen is, whatever the price of the product is, the vendor will be charged 100 rupees as commission. So this is not recommended, because if the price is below 100 rupees, still the vendor will be charged 100 rupees as commission. For example, if the price of this t-shirt is just 50 rupees, but if a customer purchases this product, vendor will be charged 100 rupees, which is double the price of the product itself. So obviously we don't want this thing. Then we have some more option like percentage plus fixed commission. So you can select admin, then admin will get 10% plus some rupees, for example 50 rupees, again not at all recommended. So then we have by product price. So you can use this product price or vendor sale thing. Product price can be useful. So if the product cost is up to 1,000 rupees, then you will charge probably 90%, or vendor will get 90%, as you can see over here. And if the product price increases, you can click on plus, and you can add another thing over here. So if the product price is up to 5,000 rupees, vendor will get maybe 92% and we will get 8%. So if you want, you can do something like this as well. Now I would recommend you to just keep it very simple and select percentage, and for vendor we want 90% for vendor and 10% for the store administrator or owner. Then after that, again, you can just go ahead and click on save to save these settings. Then again, let's see the next setting, which is related to withdrawal setting. So how a vendor will, for example, a vendor has made 10 sales of this t-shirt, and they now have around 9,000 rupees in their account, and they want to withdraw that money into their bank accounts. So how can they do that? Do you want manual withdrawal, periodic withdrawal, or by order status? So under manual withdrawal, what happens is you set a limit. For example, minimum withdrawal limit. And here you can set like 1,000 rupees. So when a seller has 1,000 rupees in their account, in their seller account, they can request for withdrawal. And you can also set a threshold in days. For example, if I type in 7 days over here. So when a vendor gets 1,000 rupees in their account, after 7 days, they can send a request for withdrawal. So that is what it means. Now, withdrawal threshold is very important, because if you don't set any threshold, if a customer returns the product to the seller, still you will have to pay the commission. So I would always recommend you to select some date over here that will go, beyond your refund date. So if you have selecting 7 days as refund for the product, I would recommend you to select over here 8 days, so that the refund period is expired. So now, because we have set manual withdrawal over here, whenever a seller has 1,000 rupees in their bank account or in their seller account, and once they have completed 8 days of threshold, now they can request for withdrawal, and you can accept that, and this amount will automatically be transferred or credited into seller's account. Another option is periodic withdrawal. So you can set like every 30 days. So every first date of month. So as you can see, every 30 days, every month first. So on every month, on the first date of every single month, withdrawal will automatically take place if the seller has this much amount in their bank account or in their seller account. So suppose if a seller has around 3,000 rupees in their seller account, every single month on the first date, this thing will be automatically withdrawn and it will be credited in their bank account. Now, if the seller does not have more than 1,000 rupees or at least 1,000 rupees, then this month will pass and this thing will continue in the next month. So in the next month, if the seller reaches 1,000 rupees in the seller account, that thing will be withdrawn. Or again, if this month, in the next month also the seller has not been able to reach this 1,000 rupees mark, then this thing will continue for the next month. So that is how this thing works. Then we have some more option. We have by order status. So whenever the status of the order changes to completed, this thing will be automatically withdrawal. Now I would not recommend you these settings. I would recommend you just manual withdrawal. This is the best option. So when the order status becomes completed, which means the order is completed, and when the seller has at least 1,000 rupees in their seller account, and when they have completed 8 days, minimum of 8 days, then they can request for withdrawal. So this is the setting that I would recommend you to do. Now after that we have reverse withdrawal. Now reverse withdrawal is in the case of cash on delivery. I would not go in detail over here. This might confuse you. So I would recommend you to just select this thing, or if you want to learn about this thing, you can click on this link, tutorial link, and you will see this pop-up. You can learn about this reverse withdrawal. All right. Now I can just go ahead and click on save to save these settings. Now let's see what we have next. Then we have the payment settings. So whenever a seller is asking or requesting for withdrawal, how do you want to pay them? If you want, you can just select bank transfer. So they will send you their bank details and you can transfer this amount to them. You can also select PayPal or you can also select Stripe. So let's select these three options: PayPal, Stripe and bank transfer. Now to enable PayPal, you need PayPal client ID and secret ID. Now remember one thing, to enable PayPal, you must have business account, PayPal business account. Only then you can get this client ID and client secret, and only then this thing will take place automatically. Which means that whenever seller requests you for withdrawal, and once you approve that withdrawal, that amount will be automatically transferred. You just have to click on approve and that amount will be automatically transferred to seller's PayPal account. So to achieve this thing, you must have first PayPal business account. Now if you have PayPal business account, you can now go to this link, developer.paypal.com/developer/applications. So make sure you go to this link. Now click on login to dashboard. And again, I'm saying you must have PayPal business account. So I do have that. So I'll log in from that account and click on login. Now once you log in, you have to create a new app for this thing. So you have to click on live. Make sure you're not under sandbox. Click on live and click on create app. Now you can name your app anything you want. So I'll just name it, we are creating WooCommerce Frontend Manager. So I'll name it WCFM2. Click on create app. Now this will give you all these options. This will show you your client ID and also your client secret. Copy your client ID from here. Go back to your website. Paste it under client ID. Then copy your client secret and come over here. Paste it under PayPal client secret. Now one more thing. You must have this thing, enable account eligibility. So to see this thing, you have to click on this link, account eligibility. Or if you don't see that thing, you can just come to this link after you copy paste those links. Come to this link, developer.paypal.com/developer/account status. Now here you have to, first of all, as you can see, you must have business account. Only then you can go live with these processes. Then after that, you have to enable payouts. So by default, it can be enabled. You just have to click on this enable button, click on contact us. You have to contact PayPal, tell them about your business, tell them about your e-commerce website, and they will enable that for you. So make sure you have this thing enabled. Then after that, we have the next option, which is your Stripe client ID. Now to get your Stripe client ID, first of all, we already have seen how to get this Stripe publish key and secret key. Again, you can go to dashboard.stripe.com, and here you can follow the same procedure which we have already seen. You can click on developers, click on API key, copy your live publishable key, paste it under publish key, copy your live secret key, and again simply paste it under live secret key. Now you need one more thing, Stripe client ID, and to get this thing again you can click on this tutorial button. Because this thing will take a lot of time, I don't want to include in this thing. You can go ahead and read about this. As you can see, we have seen PayPal thing, then after that we have Stripe. So to get account, to set up your account, you have this secret key and publishable key. Now you must connect your marketplace to get the client ID. So you can follow from here and you can enter, once you get your link, you can enter that link over here. All right. So for most of you guys, I would recommend you to just enable PayPal and enable bank transfer. These are the most important thing. And again, I'm saying these payment settings are only related to withdrawal settings. So whenever a seller requests you for withdrawal, this is only related to that. Most of the time, bank transfer is more than enough. They will provide you their bank transfer. You can just, transfer it from your bank account. This is the best option. Or the second best option can be PayPal. I'm just showing you that you can also enable Stripe and some more options. Now you can scroll down and you can simply save these settings as well. Now again, let's go up and let's see the next setting. So the next setting over here is related to shipping. Now here you don't have to set any shipping cost because shipping cost will be totally different depending on seller. Seller can set their own shipping cost. What you have to do is you have to just make sure that these things are enabled. Shipping by zone, this is tick mark. Shipping by country, this thing is tick mark, and store shipping, these three things are tick mark. Now after we do these settings, I'll show you on the seller dashboard how a seller will set different shipping rates. Then refund settings, you just have to make sure that this is enable refund by customer so that customer can request for refund, and you can set a threshold over here. So you can set a threshold of probably 7 days. So if you remember again, if you come back to your withdrawal setting, here we have set the date of 8 days. So because the refund date expires in 7 days, so after 8 days, the customer or the seller can request for withdrawal. So this is how this thing works. And after 7 days, if a customer has purchased a product, after 7 days, they cannot request for withdrawal. So if you want, obviously you can change this date if you want. Now we can again go ahead and just click on save. This setting is also saved. Then we have review settings, and here I don't think we have anything over here. You can enable this thing, review or auto approve, so that whenever a customer sends any review for any store, it is automatically approved. Then we have vendor registration. Now here we have some important things. If you remember when I showed you just few moments ago in this video, when I showed you how to register as a seller, we just entered our email address and after that we were automatically logged into the dashboard. Now that is because these things were disabled, require approval. Approval was disabled. If you enable this approval, what happens is whenever a vendor enters this, for example, if a person comes to your website, they click on vendor registration, they enter all the details over here, they enter their email address and store name. Now they will not be automatically logged in if you enable this required thing. Now once this thing is tick mark, what happens is this person will create an account, but we have to verify this account. So how you will do that? You have to go to your dashboard. Now once this thing is tick mark, what happens is this person will not be automatically logged in. First, you as the admin of the website will have to verify this account, and only after that this thing will take place. So how you can do is you can see this option over here, store vendors. You can open this in a new tab. Here you'll see the details about the vendor. And here, as you can see, we have one vendor over here, which is verified, active vendor. Now, whenever a new vendor registers, you have to click on this link, pending store vendor. And in this list, you will see all the store vendor that are pending. Now you can, if there is any vendor, for example, you can tick mark on that and you can select this option. You can approve them. Okay. Or you can just click on them and you can approve that vendor. So you can do that from here. So in this case also, as you can see, this vendor is approved. If you want to unapprove this vendor, you simply click on this button, offline vendor store, and this vendor store will be suspended. Similarly, when a new vendor registers, you will have a similar button. You just have to click on that button and that vendor will be registered. That vendor will be approved. Then we have a next setting, email verification. Email was also not verified. We did not get any code on our email address. Then we have to enter that verification code over here. Then this thing will take place. So that thing was also not present. So if you enable this thing, email verification, you will get a screen like this. Whenever a person enters the email address, they will get a verification code. They will have to enter that verification code, and only after that they can register. So this is also very important. Make sure this thing is also enabled. Then after that, you have some form fields over here. If you see this list, this is a very simple registration form. You just need the email address and store name. But if you want to add some more form fields, for example, if you want to add first name, last name, username, all these things, you can just click on this and it will be enabled. Now when a vendor comes in on this page, on the registration page, they will have to also enter the first name, last name, all those information that you have enabled from here. You can also create custom fields if you want. Okay, all right. So this is how this thing works. Again, you can just go ahead and save these settings. Then we have store style. So here you just can change the color. For example, instead of this color, you can, if you want some other color, you can click on this, or instead of this background color, if you want some other color, you can click on this and you can change this color from here. Not recommended for dashboard style. Also, it is the same thing. I would not recommend you to change this thing. Then we have dashboard pages. Again, you just have to make sure under dashboard, store manager page is selected, which is selected over here. If it is not selected, you just come over here and search for store manager. You'll see this store manager option. Similarly, for membership, make sure vendor membership is selected, and for registration, vendor registration page is selected. Again, after that, you can go ahead and save this page. Then let's see what we have next. After that, we have our menu manager. So if you want, you can manage your menus. So here, as you can see, we have, if you see, this is the left menu that you see. First, we have home. That is compulsory. Then after that, you have media, articles, products, orders. So you can see these option: media, articles, product, orders. If you want to disable any option for the seller, for example, if you disable this thing, this seller, if I open this seller account, the seller will not see the article if you disable it from here. Okay, like this. Or you can do one more thing. You can, rearrange them. For example, if you want products to come at top, you can just bring this product at top like this. All right, now as you can see, the product will come at top. So you can do these things as well. Again, I'll simply save this thing. Now, if I go to seller account and if I refresh it, the product will be at top, just below home. Now, as you can see, just below home, you have now products option. So you can control your menu. You can hide or you can enable or disable some options from here. Now for chat box also, I am not doing these settings over here, because you can simply click on tutorial, read about all these steps, and you can create the chat box. What I am planning to do is, I am planning to cover only the basics in this video, and for some extra things like this chat box and some other things, if it is left, I'll create another short video on my tutorial. So that would be much better. All right. Then we have notification manager. So whenever something happens, do you want to send notification to admin and to store or the seller? For example, whenever someone sends you a direct message, do you as an admin want to receive notification on your email address? And do you also want the seller to receive a notification for that? Similarly, whenever a new product is created by the seller, do you want to receive a notification every single time, like a seller has created a new product? You will get notification on your email address. Whenever a seller creates a new category, again, you will receive a notification that a seller has created a new product or a new category. So if you want, you can enable or disable any notifications from here. Then we have email settings. You just have to make sure that under your email address, your personal email address is present over here. And under from name, you can change this thing. You can enter your company name over here. Then we have inquiry settings. Make sure this thing is enabled. You can also require login for inquiry, and you can select where do you want to display this thing. Now by default, it is displayed below add to cart button. Again, if you see the store or if you see the shop page, if you see any particular product, here, as you can see, this is the inquiry button, ask a question, and this position is below add to cart. So basically it is at the bottom. If you want to add some more option, for example, when someone clicks on this ask a question, they just have one option over here, your inquiry. If you want to add some more option, for example, your phone number, your email address, you can do that thing as well. You can enable this thing, and like you can ask for phone number, you can ask for, email address, anything like that. I'll just keep it text, and I'll give it a label of your name. So I just want to get their name, and you can make it required. So they have to fill in their name, only then they can send the inquiry. Now, if I save this thing, come over here, refresh this page. And now if I click on ask a question, now as you can see, they will also have to enter their name. So you can enable this thing if you want. Then we have product type categories. So I would not recommend you to do any changes over here. Similarly, for category wise attributes also, don't do anything over here. Then we have product custom fields. Now here, what you can do is whenever, if I'm missing something or if you don't understand anything that I'm explaining, you can always click on this blue tutorial button and you can learn more about these things if you want. All right. For example, here, as you can see, they have explained this custom fields thing. Now, what is this custom fields? So if you see this page, your product page, your single product page, you'll see your products, your t-shirts title, your products price, short description, all these things. If you want, you can add some extra content in over here. So that is where this thing is important, custom fields. So you can enable this thing and you can give it any name. For example, what can be a custom thing over here? Maybe let's add some title, custom title. Okay. So I'll just give it a title of custom title, and you can choose what products do you want to exclude. So I don't want to exclude any product. I want to show this everywhere. And visibility, where do you want to show? After product title, after product price, after product summary. So let's select after product summary. And what do you want to display? You can click on fields and you can display some text. You can display some files, some HTML, checkbox, timer, date picker. You can display anything. For example, let's keep it very simple. Let's display some text. So under label, I'll just type in title. You can give it any name. So I'll type in name over here. And under help content, you can just leave it blank and you can just go ahead and click on save. Now, if you go to your product page, if I refresh this thing, and now as you can see, when I refresh this thing, you can see this thing over here at the bottom, custom title. So this is where this thing will display. Now, whenever a person creates a new product, they can also enter some text over here. Let me show you. If I edit this product, if I click on this pencil button to edit this product, if I click on this pencil button to edit this product, now when you scroll down, you will see this option over here, custom title. Now you can add some title over here. This is a demo title. I'm just typing something, and after that, if I click on submit, this is published. If I again come over here, if I see this product, if I click on this view, now if I scroll down, as you can see, custom title, this is just a demo title. So you can add some extra content if you want. Not really important, but it depends. If you have some use case for this, you can enable this thing. I'm not going to do that. I'll simply disable this thing and I'll click on save changes. But you get the idea about how you can use this thing. Then we have product custom validation. So this is basically a setting where if you want, you can, for example, if you enable this thing price, now whenever a seller tries to create a product, if they don't enter the price, the product will not be published. Okay. Similarly, if they don't enter the featured image, the product will not be published. If they don't enter the product weight, the product will not be published. So they have to enter this thing. Okay. If you want, you can enable again this thing and click on save. Then we have a delivery option. Well, I would not recommend you to do any changes over here. We'll see delivery settings when we see after we complete these settings, we are going to see seller related things. And here we'll see delivery options. So for now, you can just leave this thing. Then we have store policies. This is again different for every single seller. If I again show you this seller account, here also we have this store policies. If I click on settings, if I scroll down here also we have store policies here. As you can see, so I'll show you next time after we complete these settings. When we go to seller things, we'll see this thing. Similarly for store hours, and here you can see this setting. This is important settings, store badges. I have explained you this thing in the demo website. If I show you this thing, you can create different badges and different awards for your sellers, and that will display like this. Here, as you can see, for every single seller besides the seller name, you can display these badges. For example, when they complete 100 plus sales, they will get this badge. When they reach a particular level, they will receive this badge, crown level seller, and so on. So I have again I'm saying there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you can download a file, and in that file you will get this media folder, and here you can get all the images for free. You also have these badges images. Now where can you get? These are all the badges that I've given you. If you want to download few more badges, there is a website that you can go to, Icon Finder. So here, as you can see, I have downloaded these from this website, iconfinder.com. So you can go to this website and you can just search for achievement badges. You'll get hundreds of thousands of different badges. Whatever you like, you can simply right click on this and click on save image as, and you can use this over here. Now to create a new badge, it's pretty simple. First of all, make sure you click on store badges and you can enable this thing. Now upload a badge icon. Let me go to this folder and you must have this file should be PNG file. Make sure this batch file is PNG and not JPG or JPEG file. So make sure it is PNG. If you click on this thing, you can see it. This is a PNG file, as you can see over here, .png. So I'll select this image and click on set, and I'll name this badge as, again, crown level seller. Now you can click on save, or if you want to click, if you want to create more, just click on this plus button, enable this thing and add another badge. I'll just type in 100 plus sales. So whenever a seller reaches this thing, you can assign them these badges. For example, first let's complete this setting, and after that I'll show you how to assign these badges. Now we have store verification. If you want, you can enable this thing. So whenever a person signs up on your website as a seller, if they want to get verified, they have to enter, they have to submit all the details like their national ID card. So instead of national ID card, if you want to type, for example, Aadhaar card over here, you can type in that thing. Or if in your country, if you have some other type of ID proof, you can just type in that name and you can enter all this detail. So after that, what happens is the seller will have to submit these details or these information to you so that they can get verified. Then we have group staffs. Again, we'll see this thing groups and staffs later on when we see the seller settings. Analytics region, this should be selected world, or if you want for only for a particular country, analytics related to only particular country, you can select that country if you want. Now let's go to two more settings are left. Capability, I think we have seen capability, but again, let's see. If you click on capability, you can enable or disable a seller to do certain things. For example, you can click on store vendor, which is your seller. We have disabled them to publish the product. So they cannot publish the product. We as an admin only can publish the product. If you want, you can disable this thing. They cannot create any affiliate product or external product. Similarly, they cannot you can also set some limit over here, space limit. They don't have unlimited space. They get only probably 100 MB space. Okay. I think it is under MB. Yeah, this is MB. So if you type 100, it will be MB. For article limit, they cannot create probably any article, or if you want them to enable to create post, you can type, they can create maybe 5 posts. How many products they can create? Maybe they can create only 10 products or 20 products. So you can limit all these things over here. So you can control everything from here. How many staffs they can create? Maybe only 2 staffs or 5 staffs. Then you can click on save to save these settings. Now the next thing that we have to do, settings related to membership. Now again, I think membership, I was planning to create again another video on membership, but let me just include this in this video. So first, before you create memberships, you have to create different groups. And how this thing will be useful, first of all, let me show you where this thing will show. This thing will display under vendor membership. So as you can see over here, so you can create different membership plans, which I don't recommend. I think the vendor commission is the best option, but if you want, you can create different membership plans as well. So under membership plan, what happens is if a person purchases this bronze plan, for example, they can create 20 products, but they cannot set any featured image. They will not get any store badges. They will not get any custom URL. They will not get, anything like this. And the space limit will be 100 MB. If they go for gold plan, they can create 100 products. They can set 10 products as featured products. They can get up to 10 badges, these kind of things. Also, the commission can be changed. For example, if a person is going with bronze plan, they will get 90% commission. But if a person is going with gold plan, they can get 95% commission, which means that they will receive 95% of the cost, and only 5% will go as a commission to the website owner. So you can create these type of plans if you want, these type of membership plans. So to create these plans, first we have to create groups. So as you can see, this is bronze group, this is silver group, and this is gold group. So to create this group, you can again come back over here, make sure you click on groups and click on add new to add a new group. Now let's create our first group. Let's name it bronze group. Then after that, you can type in some description, which will show, let me bring this thing over here, which will show like this. So I'm copying this description, paste it over here. You can also add some thumbnail, which is not really important, but you can do that. So let me upload some thumbnail from here. Maybe let's select this image, click on open, click on select. And after that, you can select what all things you want to enable or disable from here. So group store, Now here, if you want to automatically assign this thing, assign this group or assign this package to any vendor, you can select it from here. Now what all capabilities they will get. So here, as you can see, you can control everything manually from here. So in this example, the vendor, the person who gets the bronze package, they cannot set the featured product, they will not get any badges, and they have only 20 product limit. So you can set that from here. They have product limit, where here it is product limit, you can type 20 over here. All right, so this is done. Then they cannot set featured products, so you can see featured product and you can make it disable. Here it is featured. Okay, this is featured image. Here it is, they cannot set any product as a featured product, so you can disable this thing as well. They will not get store SEO, space limit is 100. So I can come over here, space limit 100 MB, and they cannot manage groups. They cannot add a manager, which I'll explain you what a manager is. And they cannot, maybe, let's see, they cannot create delivery options, and maybe they cannot also view reports, and they will have only 100 customers. So you can set all these limitations over here, and after that you can click on submit. Now one group is created. Similarly, you can go ahead, create another group. Just click on add new. To add a new group, you can come back to groups, click on groups. Now click on add new to add a new group, and you can create unlimited groups from here. Now once you have created 2, 3, 4 groups, now you can go to memberships. And here, before we create a new membership plan, first we have to enable features. So click on settings. This gear icon, if you follow my cursor, you will come to this page. As I said earlier, I was planning to create another video on membership because, as you can see, there are many settings related to membership over here. Now over here, we just have to click on features, and you have to click create different features. What are features? These things are features. For example, product limit is a feature. So I can click on product limit. I can just type in product limit to add a new feature. So next feature is set product, featured products. So we can create this thing. Then we can again click on add new, store badges. Okay, and similarly, based on this, we have enabled and disabled different capabilities in different groups. Again, you can just click on submit to save these settings. Then we have some more settings. If you see the general setting, under plan page, you can do one thing. Under custom plan page, you can have this page over here, membership page. Okay, this membership page. So under custom plan page, just search for membership. You will get vendor membership. Just enable that thing, and you can just click on submit. Then we have seen features. You can have registration field. Again, I have explained you this thing. Just like we have seen the vendor registration, here also you can add some more fields. Then payment, how they can make the payment, PayPal, bank transfer, credit, debit card through Stripe. All the payment gateways, you can enable them. Simply enter your PayPal email address. Now they can make payment through PayPal. So this payment is only related to this membership plan. Whenever someone wants to purchase this plan, this is the payment gateways that they'll get. Again and again, to get this Stripe live publishable key and secret key, we have seen these things multiple times. And if you have enabled bank transfer, you can just enter your bank details. So here, for example, your bank name, account number, your IFSC code, or whatever it is, you can enter your bank details so here, so that they can transfer money on your bank account. Then you can click on submit. If you want to enable taxation on these plans, you can enable tax. Give tax name. For example, if you want to get 10% on this plan price, and you can enter 10% over here. So you can do like this. Again, not recommended. I would just dealing that thing. Rest everything, I think you can just leave it as it is. You can just go ahead and click on submit. I think we have completed all the settings related to vendor. Now let's see few things and few settings related to seller. So we have not yet seen how a seller will create different rates for shipping, how they can create a different rate for shipping in Maharashtra and different shipping costs for some other state of India, or some other different format for shipping. We have also not seen how they can create different delivery option. So these all options are related to vendor. So let's see vendor related settings. So to see vendor related settings, I'll go to vendor page. So if you remember, in this incognito window, we have registered, or we are logged in as a vendor. So let's see from home page. So whenever a vendor logs into their dashboard, they will see this home page. Here they can see all the analytics, net sales this month, earning this month, how many items they have sold this month, all these different information. And here as you can see, because we have changed the capabilities, now they have only 100 MB of a total space or 100 MB of space limit, and they can only create 10 products. So this thing has taken, these changes have taken place over here. Now they can see all the different analytics from here. All right. Then they have important settings, products. We have already seen how they can create different products and how they can do some changes on this product. If they want to edit this product, they can click on this edit button and they can edit this product. If they want to set this product as a featured product, they can click on this star icon and they can this product will be marked as featured product. As you can see, this is now marked as featured product. Then we have the media option. Under media option, they will see all the media files that they have uploaded. Then the article option, if you want to enable them to create articles, to create blog posts, they can come over here, click on add new, and they can create a blog post for your website. Here will be the title, short description. I'll show you later on how a blog post is created. Now, once they receive any order, they can see those orders from here. Now, after I do all the settings related to shipping and delivery, I'll show you how order is placed and how a seller will process that order. Right now, we don't have any orders. They can also create different coupons so that they can, increase their sales. They can promote their store. So to create a coupon, they can simply click on add new. And here they can enter the coupon code that the customer will have to enter during checkout to get the discount. For example, if I enter over here, seller 10. So if a person enters this coupon code during checkout, they will get 10% discount. And you can set that thing over here, discount type percentage, and here 10%. You can also set an expiry date for this coupon. So this coupon expires on this date. You can also set different limitations for here. For example, a person has to spend minimum of maybe 1,000 rupees to get this discount and maximum of 10,000 rupees. You can set all these options. Individual use only, which means a person can use this coupon code only once. And you can also exclude sales items. So if the item is already, if a product is already on sales, this coupon code will not work. You can also include and exclude certain products and certain categories. You can also limit this thing, how many times a person, usage limit per coupon, how many times this coupon can be used. So only 100 people can use this coupon. You can set this setting as well. And per user, how many times a user can use. So one user can use this coupon only one time. So you can set all the settings and click on submit. This coupon will be created. If you again go back to coupons, if I go back to coupons, here as you can see, this coupon code is now created. Then after that, under customers, whenever you have any customer, all the details will be shown over here. Then we have the delivery persons. Now you can, for example, if I'm a seller and I can create a different account for a person who is working with me as a delivery person. So to do that thing, you can click on add new. You can enter the username for that person. So I'll just keep it very simple. I'll make it delivery 1. Email address of that person. So let me enter some email address over here. Then phone number of that delivery person. All right, whatever the phone number is. First name and last name of your delivery person. And after that, you can click on submit. Now this delivery person can log into your website. For example, let me copy this store manager link. Let me open a new browser. So this delivery person will go to your website and they can log in from here. Now, first of all, they'll have to click on forget password because they have not yet set the password. First time they come to your website, they will have to set a password. So they'll click on lost your password and you will enter this option over here, delivery 1 username, or you can also enter the email address over here. So I'll enter the email address. So this is only for first time. Click on reset password. Once they reset the password, once they set a password, after that, they don't have to follow this procedure. They can simply come in, log in and proceed. Alright guys, so as you can see, I received this thing on my email address. So I can copy this link. Again, I'll go back to this browser, paste in this link. And now I can set a new password for this person. So this is only for the first time. Once this password is now set, they can now log in. And now as you can see, they will see this dashboard. And now as you can see, because they are the delivery person, they will see only settings related to delivery. Now, once I place the order and once the seller sends this delivery information to this person, you will understand all the things. So we'll keep this thing, minimize this browser. And when the order is placed, I'll show you what happens in this browser, how this delivery person will deliver the product and all. So again, let's come back to seller account. So we have created this delivery person. You can also, this seller can also create staff for managing this thing. For example, here we have set this staff limit to 2. So this seller can create staff for doing different things. For example, they can create a staff. That staff will do only product related thing. Like they can add product, they can delete product, they can edit product, those kind of thing. For example, if they want to do this thing, they can click on add new. Let's add a new username over here, John Doe, email address. Then they can enter the name, some other name probably this time. And now they can set this thing custom capabilities. And now they can make everything off except for product things. So I'll make everything off. So as you can see, similarly, you can just go ahead and make everything off. Just keep these things on. They can manage product, they can add product, edit product, publish product, and they can delete product. And also these things, they can create all these types of products. Rest everything, you can just make it off. And after that, if you click on submit, now again, similarly, just like the delivery person, this person will also have to go to a browser or any same browser. They can enter the username and all. First time they will have to set the password, and after that, once they log in, just like the delivery person gets only one option, this person will also get only products option like this, and they can only do those things. So that this is how this thing works. Analytics is enabled, so you can click on analytics, or this seller can click on analytics and they can see all the details from here. So this is what it is. Refund, whenever a person submits a request for refund, this is also we'll see later on when the order is placed. Now we have one more option, add to my store. So if there are many different products on this website, if some other seller has posted some product and maybe I also have the same product, I can also sell the same product. Then I can go to that product and I can click on add to my product. Right now we don't have any such product. We just have to click on this, click on one single button, and that product will be added in your list as well. So now both the sellers, it is very common on Amazon. You might have seen the button. Whenever you go to any particular product, you will see a button, see all the buying options, something like that. So you will see that same product, for example, the same laptop, Dell XPS 15, for example, is being sold by many different sellers. Some sellers are charging more, some are charging less. So that is how this thing can work on this website as well. Now we'll see settings later on. Let's see all the other things first. Then we have the payment option. So under payment, it is nil right now because we have not yet received any order. Once you receive the order, you will see this option over here. Then we have reviews. So whenever someone sends any review to your store or product, you can see those over here. You have the ledger book. Whenever you have any, whenever you make any sales, whenever you have any order, you will see those details over here. For support, whenever someone sends you any question for support, I'll show you how that thing works. You will see those things over here and you can answer them from here. And we have finally the report option. Okay, so here you can see all the things in complete detail. Now let's see the settings related to the seller account. So first of all, they will see the store option. They can enter basic information. They can enter their store, store name, store, logo, all these things. And they can enter description and all. Then they can enter their location. They can enter the payment gateway. So if they want payment through PayPal, they can enter the PayPal email address. If they want payment through bank transfer, they can enter the bank account name, all these things. So maybe they want to withdraw money through PayPal. So they will enter the PayPal email address over here. All right. If they want, they can also enter bank transfer. They can enter the bank account details, and so that they can receive money through bank account. Now shipping options. So what I want to do is I want to set, instead of shipping by zone, I want to set this option, shipping by country. All right. Now what I want to do is over here, I want to set a particular, let me first explain you. Now what I want to do over here is I want to set, for example, I am based in Maharashtra, which is a state in India, and there are some more states in India. So for me, selling or shipping a product in my in the same state is a little bit cheaper. So it will cost me maybe around 60 rupees. But if I have to ship the same product outside my state, then that will cost me some extra money. So what I'll do over here is I'll set the default shipping price to maybe 60 rupees. Okay. Then for every other additional, for example, if a person purchases a product, maybe this product. So if a person purchases one product or one quantity, they will be charged 60 rupees. And for next option, per product additional option, if they purchase another product, maybe another t-shirt from the same store, then how much should they be charged? Maybe they will be charged 40 rupees extra. And if they increase the quantity of the same product, then we want to charge 20 rupees. For example, if the person purchases one quantity of this product, they will be charged 60. If they increase the quantity to 2, they will be charged 60 plus 2, because for all the additional quantity of the same product, we want to charge them extra 20 rupees. You can also give them free shipping if they make a minimum order of maybe 1000 rupees. Now you can come over here. Now under country, I want to select India, and under state, I want to select Maharashtra first of all. Okay. And here I don't want to charge anything extra. I want to charge the base price, which is this price. Okay. Now I can click on this plus button, and now I can select location, India, in under state, everywhere else except for India, everywhere else I want to charge 40 rupees extra, which will be 60 plus 40, which will be 100 rupees. All right. So this is how this thing works. Now I can click on save. I'll show you these settings on live website. Don't worry about that. Then we have delivery times. I would not recommend you to enable this thing. This is just creating different delivery slots so that whenever a customer places an order with your store, they can choose what delivery slot they want. So when they want their product to be delivered, I would not recommend you to do this thing. Now click on SEO. So you can enter your website, your store title, your store name or your company name, meta description, meta, all these things, so that it becomes easy for SEO. Store policies. You can enter your shipping refund policy over here, just like this thing. Let me go here. As you can see, store policies not for this product. Let me go to the demo website here. If I click on shop, if I open any product, below every single product, it will display your return and shipping policies like this. So let me copy this thing, simple dummy text over here, and I want to paste it under shipping policy, refund policy, and also under cancellation policy. And you can also give some title, policy tab title. Here, as you can see, the title is return and shipping policies. So I'll just give it a title of shipping policy. All right, like this. Then we have customer support. You can enter your details over here, like your phone number, your address, so that whenever a customer has any problem or if they want to contact you, they will get all these detail. You can enter your store hours, not recommended. ShipStation is third party website, which I am not going to cover in this website, in this tutorial. Then we have vacation mode. So if you want to go on vacation, if you want to close your store, maybe you don't want to take orders for next 1 week, maybe you're doing some changes in your business or you're going on vacation, you can enable this option, enable vacation mode, and you can select date wise close, from which date to which date. So maybe from 29th to next week or next month 9th or whatever it is. Okay, you can now enable this thing. So now from this time period till this time period, your store will be offline. No one will be able to place order for your store. So you can enable this thing as well if you want. Now click on save. Right, so now finally let me show you how a customer can come to your store, they can place an order, and how you will fulfill that order. So I'll come over here to this website. So this is one of your products. I'll refresh this thing. Okay, now as you can see, store policy, everything is now present over here. This is one of your orders. I'm logged in from the admin account, which is a customer also. It is a seller also. I'm not logged in from the seller account, John Stores. As you can see, this Walmart seller, I'm not logged in from the Walmart seller. I'm a customer. So I'm maybe purchasing this product. I'll click on add to cart. Now this product is added to cart. I'll click on view cart. And now as you can see, this product is added in this cart. Now I can see all the details. So here GST is already applied because we have set GST 10. So 10% GST is already applied. Now if I want to change or if I want to see the shipping, I can click on change address. For example, if I want to ship this product, if I want to receive this product in Maharashtra, I can select Maharashtra, click on update. Alright, so it says free shipping to Maharashtra. Let me see the settings over here again under shipping. Okay, so here as you can see, because we have set minimum order amount of 1000 rupees free shipping, I want to change this thing to 2000 rupees. All right, now click on save. Here as you can see, the order amount is going beyond 1000 rupees. That's why this person is getting free shipping. Now let me refresh this page, and now as you can see, again if I go ahead, select some other state, maybe Kerala, click on update, And now as you can see, out of Maharashtra, it is charging 100. Why? Let me again explain you this thing. Because 60 is the base price, and out of Maharashtra, everywhere else plus 40. So 60 plus 40, 100. If it was Maharashtra, it would have charged only 60 because we have not added any extra money. So let's see whether this thing works or not. So if I select Maharashtra, which is over here, and click on update. Now as you can see, it is charging only 60 rupees, and it is saying if I shop for 955 rupees more, I can get free shipping. So if I increase the quantity, click on update. Now as you can see, I'm getting free shipping. So this is how this thing works. Again, let me decrease the quantity. Let's place an order. Click on proceed to checkout. Let me very quickly enter my details over here. Alright, now as you can see, I have entered my details. I can also do one thing. I can enter the exact same location of my address. If I enter my building name or room name, room number, anything like that, not room number, if you enter your building name or your society name, you will get that thing over here. For example, let me enter something like a building near my house, ONGC building. And here as you can see, I get so many different options. I want to select the Maharashtra option, or if you want, you can just type in Mumbai over here. Let me just keep it very simple. Let me just type in Mumbai. Okay, I'm just keeping it very simple. You can also, I have already shown you in the introduction, you can bring this pointer to your building on your building if you want for the exact location. Now this customer can make payment through PayPal, through direct credit, debit card, or they can also make payment through cash on delivery. So let's keep this thing very simple and select cash on delivery. If you want, you can also, this customer can also make payment through PayPal and also through credit card, debit card, or ATM card. I'm keeping it very simple, cash on delivery. Click on place order. And now as you can see, whenever a customer places an order, they will get the order ID, order number, date, all the details related to order, GST number and everything. Now let's go back to seller account and let's go to orders. And now as you can see, this seller can see that they have received the order. They can see all the detail, what is the order for which product. They can see this is the product, this is the SKU number, this is the order number, everything can be seen from here. Now they can do one thing, they can click on this icon to mark this ship, so that whenever they give this thing, whenever they pack this product and give to the delivery boy, after that they can mark this product as shipped, or they can click on this order number to open this order thing. And now as you can see, they can see all the things in more detail. Now they can do one thing, they can click on this mark shipped. They can give some tracking code. If they have chosen any particular shipping provider, they will give them the tracking code and tracking URL. So they can enter that tracking code and URL, and they can select the delivery person and click on submit. And now as you can see, details have been successfully updated. And now again, if I come back to orders, you can also do one thing. I would recommend you should also print these things, packing slip, and you should give this to your delivery person. So you can click on this thing and this packing slip will be ready for you. If you just click on this, now as you can see, automatically it has got the shipping address, the product name, URL, everything, the total price and everything. So you can now send this thing to the delivery person. And now let's open again the account of the delivery person. If I refresh this page, now here as you can see, under delivery pending, they get this option 1. Now they can see all the address of the person where they have to deliver this product to. And once they have delivered this product, they can mark this product as delivered. And after that, this transaction will be completed. Now, if I again come back to seller account, and if you go to ledger book, this thing will be added in this ledger book. As you can see, order received and all this thing is now added. And now if this person goes to payments, right now they don't see anything because the payment is not yet approved. If you remember, we had set a threshold of 8 days and minimum of 1000 rupees in account. So they have not yet reached that amount. So let me do one thing. Let me disable that setting so that I can show you the withdrawal settings. So I can come over here in the admin page. Now here we can click on settings. And now let's see that setting related to withdrawal. Here it is, withdrawal setting. I don't want any minimum amount limit, and now also I don't want any threshold. Just to show you how this thing works. Okay, now I can save this thing. If I again come back to the seller account and if I refresh this thing, if I click on withdrawal, okay, I think because earlier we have done that setting, that is the reason why it is not showing, because while we received that order, during that time the settings was set for 8 days. So that is the reason why we have not received that thing. So once actually what happens is, I think, let me pause this video, place another order, do all the settings, and let me show you the withdrawal procedure. So I can again go back over here, same customer, I can place another order very quickly. Maybe this time let me place this order, add to cart, view cart. Let's view this cart, and very quickly let's click on proceed to checkout, and all the information are already filled in. I'll just click on allow, enter my address, select cash on delivery or any other option, and click on place order. Now this order is also placed. Again, if I go back to seller account, click on orders. Again, I can download the packaging slip and everything, and after that I can send this packaging slip to my delivery person. Then after that, click on mark delivered, tracking code. I'll just enter the tracking code, URL, select the delivery person, click on submit. All right, now the delivery person account, if I refresh this thing, they will see they have this option. Now they can mark this thing as submitted or mark this thing as delivered. Again, if I come back to this option, seller account, and if I click on withdrawal, okay, if I click on payments, okay, so you still not see that, and that is because we have not marked the order as completed. When the delivery person has said that they have completed the order, we also have to come over here and we also have to mark the order as completed. As you can see, mark as complete for this order also. Right now, if you see this thing, if I show you, it is processing. So if you have to click on this icon, mark as complete, and after that this order will be marked as completed. Now you can come to payments, click on withdrawal, and here as you can see, you have this much amount of money in your account, and now you can withdraw this money. So I want to select both these things. I want to withdraw this total amount. I can send a withdrawal request, click on request, withdrawal request is sent. Now let's go to admin account. So I'll come over here, admin account, store manager, withdrawal, and here as you can see, admin can see for order number this and this. This admin, if they want, they can click on this order number. They can see the complete detail of the order as well. As you can see, this is the complete detail of the order. When this order was placed, when this order was sent, everything they can see. If they are satisfied, if they want to make the payment, and as you can see, the payment mode is also selected. If it was bank transfer, the bank transfer details would have been present over here. They can now click on invoice. They can see the invoice, and let's let it load. Now as you can see, they can open this invoice and all the details are given over here related to this order. Now they can tick mark this thing and they can click on approve, and automatically this amount will be sent to the seller's PayPal account. So this is how this complete process works. And with this transaction is now completed. We have successfully seen how a customer can place an order, how the seller will, process this order, how admin will send them their withdrawal amount or their commission. So this is how this thing works. Now one more thing, your customers can also do one thing. They can ask for refund. If I go to my account, this is now I'm showing related to customer. All these links will be adding later on. If you see the demo website here, you just have the my account link over here. So we'll be adding these links later on. Now the customer can see all the orders they have placed. If they want support related to this order, they can click on support. Now they can enter some whatever they want, click on submit, and this support will be sent to this seller. If I again come over here, click on support under the seller account. Now as you can see, they have received this support. So this is how this thing works. If they want refund, they can click on refund. If they are still under the refund period, they can ask for full refund and all. They can click on submit. So this is how this thing works. They can submit a refund request. This seller will see this request over here under refunds, which is over here. If they want, they can now approve or unapprove this request. So they can click on this order ID. If they don't want to approve this thing, they can just leave it as it is completed, and they can contact this person because they have the person's email address and phone number, and they can say that we cannot accept this order. We cannot accept your refund request. If they want to accept that refund request, if they want to refund this product, they can simply change the order status. In fact, they cannot do that. They have to contact the admin to change the order status. And this refund request will also be sent to admin. Okay, so if I come over here as the admin, if I click on refund, here as you can see, I've also received the same refund request. If I click on this order, I can now change, if I want this product to be refunded, I can click on refund and I can update this status of the product. Alright, so this is how this entire thing works. Let me cancel all these things. And we have also, let me open this page for you. This is the demo website. Once we have created these packages, it will automatically show you, under your vendor membership. So let me show you this page. If I go back to my dashboard pages, vendor membership, which is over here, if I view this page, okay, we cannot see this thing over here because I remember we missed one thing. We created the group, but we did not create a membership plan out of that group. If I click on groups again, here as you can see, we created this bronze group, but we did not do the membership thing. If I go back to memberships, I showed you the membership setting by clicking on this gear icon. We saw these settings, but we did not add any membership thing. So if I again click on memberships, if I click on add new, now we can easily do that. We can select this option, name of the membership plan. I can select bronze. Now product limit, we have already set all these things. So whatever product limit is, how many product they can mark featured, and what all badges, how many badges they can have, you can enter that detail over here. Now under subscription, you can give what price do you want to charge for this bronze package. So maybe I want to charge 10 rupees or maybe 100 rupees one-time payment, and this will expire after 360 days. So for 1 year. Under approval, thank you, welcome, commission. Commission is same global rule. And you can choose this group from here, which we have created. So now we are linking this group with this package that we are creating. Now we can also give them, enable some badges for them. All right. And after that, you can click on submit. Then again, if you come back to vendor membership and if you refresh this page, now this does not look that great because you have created only one package. If you create more than one packages, it will look better. And also later on in this video, I'll show you how to change the style of this page. Alright guys, so till now we have seen everything, almost everything related to this website. We have seen all the technical things, how to do this, how to do that, how to do all the settings related to vendors, related to admin, related to customers. We have seen every single thing. The only thing left is designing the website. So now we'll see how to create this home page and how to create other pages like the about page, contact page, all the other pages, and how to do the final customization. Because right now our website looks really incomplete. If I show you this thing, this is how your website is looking right now. So we have to now design this website. We have to add all these pages. So let's see how we can do that. Okay, so to create our home page, we have to again come back to our dashboard. Now here from the left hand side, you will see this pages option. Click on that. Now we had created this demo page for demo purposes, so I can delete that. And if you see this sample page, this is also, just for demo purposes. So you can delete this page as well. Now to create a new page, we just have to click on this button, add new button. Now here we can give this page any title. So obviously we'll give it a title of home. Now if you remember earlier in the beginning of the video, we had installed a plugin called Ocean Extra, and that plugin will add all these features at bottom, as you can see. Now let me show you how this thing is useful. First of all, I'll just enter a simple title over here for the page, and I'll simply publish this page. And once this page is published, you can open this page in a new tab. Now this is the default design. Now I don't want this thing because if you see my demo website, in the demo website, we don't have any right sidebar like this one. So maybe I don't want this right sidebar. I want a complete blank section. So to get rid of this sidebar, we can again come back to this page. Now we can scroll down, and this is where these Ocean Extra plugins will be useful. First of all, under main, you will see the content layout is given over here. We want to set this thing to 100% full width. Once you set this thing, again, you can update this page. And now if you again come back to this page and refresh it, you will see that sidebar is now gone. Similarly, I don't want this title section because again, if you see in the demo website, in the home page, we don't have any such sections over here. So again, we can come back to this page, and now we can click on title, and we can now disable this entire section and again update the page. If you again come back over here, refresh it, that section is also gone. Now, right now we have we have a blank page, and now we can start creating this page. Now before that, I want to do one more thing. If you see the URL bar, in the URL bar here, it says your website name /home. So if you click on this My WordPress, your website title, you'll see that you're redirected to some other page. So basically what is happening over here is that we have created a new page, but this is just a regular page and we have named it home. So just by naming your page home, it does not become your home page. We have to set this page as our official home page. So to do that, you have to come back to your dashboard, and now from the left hand side, you will click on settings, or you will hover over settings and you will select reading. And over here you can see this option, your homepage displays your latest post. I want to display a static page. So we can select the second option, a static page. And under homepage we can select home, and we can now save changes. Again, if I come back to this page and refresh it, you will see the URL bar is now changed. Now it does not say /home. And if I click on My WordPress, I am still on the same page, which means this is now our official homepage. Now again, let's click on pages, and now let's start designing this page. So select this option, home, click on edit. Now to design this thing, we'll be using Elementor. So you'll see this button over here, edit with Elementor. Click on this button. Now Elementor is a page builder, which obviously by the name itself, you can say it is used to create and design different pages. So all these different pages that you see, this entire page and all the other pages, blog page, about page, contact page, all those pages are designed using Elementor. Now, whenever we start designing a page or creating a page, we do it section by section. For example, this is one section, then this thing is another section, then this thing another section. So this is how, as you can see, we created section by section. So let's start with the first section. Now, whenever you want to create a new section, you can click on this red plus button, and this will ask you how many columns do you want. So in this case, we want 2 columns. As you can see over here, in the left column, we have this thing. At the right column, we have this image. So in the left column, first we have this text. So I'll simply copy this text, come over here. Now again, you can see at the left hand side, these settings have changed. Again, if you want to go back to elements, you can click on this 9 dots icon. If you click on this, you will be redirected to this thing. Now here, because we want a simple title over here, we can simply drag and drop this heading element over here. So you just have to drag and drop it using your mouse over here. Now we can change the title. So to change the title, whatever you want to type, just type in that thing. Oh, so we just want to type man shirts or men's shirts. Then after that, you can go to style, and now we can style this thing. So first of all, the color is white, but I don't want to change the color right now. If I change the color to white, you can see the color will now disappear. So we don't want to do that. So again, I'll undo this thing. Now we can change the typography. So as you can see, this typography option over here, you can click on this pencil button. The default typography or default font family is Roboto. You can click on this, and there are thousands of different font families that you can choose from. So as you can see over here, whatever you select, for example, if you select this one, the style is now changed. Now for this, I want to keep it at Roboto. So I don't want to change this thing. So I'll select Roboto, but I do want to increase the size to 110 pixels. All right. This is how this thing will look like. And I want to make it pretty bold. So I'll select 900. Okay, so this is coming in 2 lines, so we can decrease the size a little bit. All right, so 89 or 90, I'll keep it at 90 pixels. Then after that, we have the second text. So again, I'll copy it from here, come back to this website, click on this 9 dots icon. We'll come back to this option, elements option. Again, drag and drop this heading element over here. Now paste in this text, go to style. Now for this also, we'll change the color later on. Right now, I just want to keep it as it is. Now we want to change the typography. So this font family, as you can see, looks totally different. So for this, I want to select Caveat. This is a name of a font family. If you search for this, as you can see, this is the one. And again, for this also, we want to increase the size to 65 pixels. And I want to make it bolder. If I select 900, this will become bolder. If you select 100, as you can see, it becomes a little bit lighter. You can see this example better for the first text. If I select the first text, and if I make some changes over here, if I make it 100, now as you can see, this is so light. If I make it 500, medium. If I make it 900, very bold. So this is how this thing works. Now we need these 2 buttons. Now before we add these buttons, let me do one thing. Let me add this background image so that we can change the color to white, and this looks a little bit better. So to add anything in the background, we have to select the entire section. And to do that, we can select this option. We can click on this 6 dots icon. Again, if you follow my mouse cursor, you can see this 6 dots icon. When you click on that here at the left hand side, now you'll see edit section. Now for some reason, if you don't see this option, if you don't see this blue 6 dots icon, you can click on this option. At the bottom left corner, you can see this navigator option. click on navigator. And now as you can see this option here, you just have to click on section. If you click on columns, at the left hand side you will see edit columns. If you click on heading, you'll see edit heading. You just have to click on section. Then at the left hand side you'll see edit section. Now to add this image in the background, we have to go to style, and here we can select background type and we can upload this image in the background. So let's upload this image. If you scroll down, this is the image, so I'll select it and click on open. Once it is uploaded, we can click on insert media. Now because the image size is pretty big, it is displaying only a small portion of the image. I want to display this entire image, so for that I'll change this size to cover. And now as you can see, this is displaying this entire image. Now we can do one thing. I think there is a lot of gap between this text and this text, as you can see over here. So we can do some changes in this text first. Click on this text one. Now we can change the color to white. So you can bring this color over here like this, white. And now we can also do one thing under typography. We can change the line height to 1. And now as you can see, that space, extra space is gone. Similarly for the second section also, we'll click on this, change this color to white, and I'll click on this plus button. This will save this white color over here at top. Under global color, I'll name it white. Alright, click on create. Now if I again click on this color, and if you see this global icon, if you click on this globe icon, you can see this white color is now added. So I can now simply click on that thing. Now under typography, you can click on this pencil button, and for this also under line height, we'll simply type in 1, and that extra space will also disappear. Now click on update. Now let's do one thing, let's add this button. So to add this button, first we'll again come back to elements, and we'll simply drag and drop this button over here. Now what we want to do is we want to bring two buttons side by side. So if I just bring this button over here, and for the second button, if I again try to drag and drop it over here, I can either put it at top or at bottom. I cannot put both the buttons side by side. So what we have to do is we can just delete this thing. To achieve this design, you can use this option, inner section. Drag and drop this inner section over here, and now as you can see, we have two columns. So in the left column, we can just drag and drop this button, and now we can do some changes on this button. Now first of all, we have to change the text. So here as you can see, the button says shop now. So I'll type shop now over here under text. I'll type in shop now. Now you can also link this page to something. So I want to link this button to shop page. So if I just type shop under link, I'll get the link of the shop page. So I can click on that, and that link will be copied. Now let's do some designing with this button. So we'll go to style to style this button. So let's see how this looks like. Here as you can see, the background is transparent. We just have this simple white color border. So we'll come over here. First we'll change the typography, which is the style of this text. So we'll click on this pencil button. It is Roboto. I want to change this thing to Poppins. So I'll click on Poppins. And now as you can see, this is now changed. Again, you can do one thing, click on this plus button and add this under your global font. Click on create. Now again, if I show this thing, if I click on this icon, here as you can see, we have this Poppin option. Now we can simply click on that. Next time, whenever you want to make any font Poppins, we can simply click on this global icon and we can click on Poppins. Now if you want to do some more changes, for example, if you want to change the size or anything, you can come over here. We can make the size as 17 pixels. Now let's do some changes to this background. So text color is white. So I'll select this thing, select this color, globe color, select white color. And for background color, I want transparent. So to make it transparent, click on this color. Now you'll see this option. First option is to change the color. The second option is to change the transparency. So make this second option and bring this second option to extreme left. This will automatically become transparent. Now because the background is transparent, we can add some border on this. So under border type, select solid and add 2 pixels width from all sides. Now we also want to do one thing. If you want to increase or decrease the radius, for example, let me show you what happens when you increase or decrease the radius. This is how the default style looks like. If I increase the radius of the button, if I click on this button and under border radius, if I type 50, now as you can see, this button is now become circular. The corners of the button will become rounded. And if you make it 0, it will be a square button. The corners will be sharp. We also can do one thing. This button does not look good according to me. It looks like this. I want to add custom padding from all sides. So what is the padding? If I here as you can see padding option, if I make it 0, you can see this is what padding is. Padding is the space between this text and this side. So I want to add custom padding over here. Now for top and bottom, I want to add 15, and for left and right, I want to add 40 pixels padding, and this is how the button will look like. I think we can decrease the top and bottom padding. Let's make it 10. Alright, this looks much better. 10 into 40. So top and bottom 10 and left and right 40 pixels. Now let's see. Now we can create this second button. So we don't have to follow the same procedure again. We can simply right click on this button, click on copy, right click over here, click on paste, and this button is now pasted, and now we can just change the style. So click on button number 2 and first change the text to discover now. So I'll type in discover now over here. Now let's again go to style and let's do some styling over here. Now we want to change the background color to white, background color to red, and text color to white. So text color is also already white. We just have to change the background color. So select background color and over here type in EF3F49. This will give you this red color. Again, just click on this plus button and enter this red color so that we can add this in our global option. Now to change the border color, here as you can see border color, click on this global option because we have just added. Okay, let me just make some changes in the global color. Click on this icon. And I don't want this blue color, so I'll delete this blue color from the global color. Okay, it says system colors cannot be deleted. So what I can do is I can change this blue color. Instead of this blue color, I'll add this EF3F49, this red color. All right, now click on update. Now again, if you can come back, click on this X button. And now as you can see, we have this thing. Now we can select this option color. For this option, select this red color. Now this is how your button will look like. Now I want to do one thing. I want to decrease the space between these two buttons. So you can simply bring this button like this. All right, till here. Now click on update and this is how this is done. Now in the second section, I want to add this image. So to do this thing, we'll click on this option, edit column. As you can see over here, if you follow my mouse cursor again, edit column, click on style, and I want to add this image in the background. So select background type, select classic, and upload this image. So this image is also given. Obviously, if you want, you can use some other image. Just make sure the image is transparent like this one. So select this image and click on open. Once uploaded, just click on insert media. And again, because this image is huge, I will do some changes over here. First of all, I want to change the position. So you can make it center, you can make it top center, something like this. For now, let it be center. We want to change this thing, but for now, you can let it be center. Now, let's see what happens if I hide this thing. So this is how it looks like. Now let me do one thing. Let me add some height so that we can get some extra space at top and bottom. And this looks like this. So again, we'll come back to elements and we'll search for spacer, which is over here. Bring this spacer in second column. By default, it will add 50 pixel space. I want to add 450. So if you type 450, this is how this thing will look like. And now I want to do one thing. This content is going at top. It is floating at top. I want the content in the middle. So I can again click on this edit section, click on layout, and here you'll see vertical align, make it middle. And now this is how this will look like. Now you can simply update this page. Now, whenever you create a section, because for now our first section is now 100% completed. Whenever you complete or create your section, you should always see how that section will look on a mobile phone and also on a tablet. So to see this thing, you will see this option over here at the bottom left corner, responsive mode, this desktop icon. Click on this icon, select mobile. And now as you can see, it looks really bad in mobile phone. So we can do some changes over here. We can click on text 1. We can decrease the size of this text. Maybe 82 looks good, or 80, 81. And we can also make it center aligned. So go to content and under alignment, I'll make it center. Now select heading 2 and do the same thing. I want to decrease the size. All right, 40 looks good. And I want to make it center aligned. Now for button also, I want to make both the buttons center aligned. Size, everything looks good. I just want to make it center aligned. Now for second column, I just don't want to display the second column on mobile phone. So I'll click on edit column. As you can see, this option edit column. Go to advanced and here you will see responsive option. Click on responsive and I want to hide this thing on mobile. So click on hide. This thing will now be hidden on mobile phone. Now I want to add some space at top and bottom. So I'll click on edit section. Now we can go to advanced and we can add some space at top and bottom. So maybe let's add 50 pixels both from top and also from bottom. All right, so this is how this looks like. Click on again update. Now let's see how it looks on tablet. So this is how it looks on tablet. Again, just a little bit changes here and there. Select the first text, decrease the size. Okay, select the second text, decrease this size as well. Now for these buttons, I don't want them side by side. I want one at top and another one at bottom. So to achieve this thing, you will select this first button, click on edit column for first button, and under column width, you will type in 100 pixels or 100%. Similarly for second also, click on edit column and make it 100%. Now click on update. Now select this option, edit column. I think this image is looking cropped out, so I want to do some changes. So here, select the second option, edit column, right hand side column, go to style, and you can do one thing under size, you can type in cover. And now as you can see, this looks much better. Click on update. Again, if you come back to your desktop, here the changes are same, but now if someone sees this on tablet, it looks perfect. On mobile phone also, it looks totally different, 100% mobile and tablet friendly. Now, I would like to say one thing, guys, in these tutorials, in this e-commerce type of tutorials, my main focus is always on the, on all the features that we have seen that we have already completed, like all the vendor settings, e-commerce settings, everything. Designing is not the main focus in these tutorials. If you want to learn designing, how to design, how to create beautiful websites using Elementor, there are different tutorials on my YouTube channel. You can, if you want, you can simply go to youtube.com. and you can search for Nayyar Sheikh Elementor. If you search for that, and whatever the current year is, you can type in that year. For example, 2020, if I type in 2020, and you can see the latest video, this was uploaded 10 months ago. This is the latest one, 2 weeks ago. And this is an amazing tutorial. If you want to learn how to design a website, make sure to watch this tutorial. In these tutorials, in the e-commerce tutorials, I'm not really focusing on, designing of the website. So that is why we are going a little bit faster. Alright guys, now let's create a second section. Now in the second section, first of all, we have this type of title. So to create this beautiful title, if you want to create the exact same title, we need another plugin. So to add this plugin, you have to come over here under plugins, hover over plugins, click on add new. Now under search plugins, search for Elements Kit. Now here you'll see this plugin Elements Kit Elementor add-ons. Install this plugin. Now, if you don't want this header, this type of header, you can just leave this thing. You can add simple header like we have added like this. So if you don't want to use this plugin, all right. Now we need one more plugin, and this plugin is for this section, this blog section. And we need one more plugin for this option, this, premium banner option. So over here, you can search for premium add-ons. You'll see premium add-ons for Elementor. This plugin will be used to create this section, premium banner section, and the final plugin live mesh add-ons to create this block section. So here under search plugins, search for live mesh, and you'll see this plugin over here, live mesh add-ons for Elementor. Click on install now. And once these 3 plugins are installed, you can now go ahead, click on plugins, and now activate all the 3 plugins. So I'll tick mark this thing, and the third plugin. Under bulk action, we can click on activate and click on apply. And with this, all the plugins are activated, and if you get some notices, you can simply dismiss them. Now again, come back to this page and simply refresh it. Now to add this second section, first we need this title. So I'll use this option. If you search for heading, you'll get several options. Earlier we were using this simple option, simple heading. Now you have to use this option, heading by eKit. You can see this option on top of that. Here it says eKit. Drag and drop this heading over here. And now as you can see, you have your heading. Now let's do some changes. We want to type featured and categories. So featured will be simple. And if you want to make something focus, you can see this thing over here. They say if you want to make anything focus title, add them under this thing, curly braces, double curly braces. So I'll simply copy this thing from bottom, paste it over here. And I think we have to add it like this. Add curly braces like this. And inside this curly braces, whatever you want. For example, I want to make it categories. I can type in categories. And now as you can see, this is by default bolder than this thing. Featured is light and categories is bolder. So this is what it does. You can also obviously do some more changes. Now, first of all, I want to go to this option, go to style, make it center align. And now I want to do some changes in the color. So we have to change the color of this thing and also the color of the separator. So select focus title and change the primary color. Click on this option, select primary color. Now select separator, which is over here. And for this also color, click on this globe, click on this primary color and click on update. This is now completed. Now we have to use, or we have to create this section, which is your featured, which is your premium banner section. So to add this section again, because as you can see, there are 4 different columns, we'll use this option first, inner section. I'll drag and drop this inner section over here and I'll divide this into 4 columns. Right now it is 2 columns. As you can see, 1 and 2. To add a new column, we'll right click on this option, edit column, click on add new column. Again, we'll right click on this edit column, click on add new column. Now we have 4 different columns. Now inside this column, you have to search for premium banners. Here it is. Drag and drop premium banner under column 1. Now whatever image you want for the background. So here we have this image. I've given you this image. So you can simply upload this image from here. Here as you can see, this is the image. Select this, click on open. And once this is uploaded, click on insert media. And this image is now, as you can see, uploaded. Now we have to do one thing. You can also link this thing. So this is, as you can see, this is t-shirt. So I can link this with t-shirt category if I have created. And yes, I have created category. So I can select this option, exit custom link, click on yes. And under custom link, you can search for t-shirt. And you will see this option, t-shirt category. If you don't see that option, you can do one thing. You can come back to your dashboard. And over here, if you hover over products, you will see categories. Click on that. And here, as you can see, your t-shirt category, you see this view. Click on right click on view, click on copy address, and you can paste in this address over here. So if you want, you can do it like this. Now this thing is linked. If anyone clicks on this, they will be redirected to this category page. Now let's change the effect. As you can see, when you hover over this, this is the effect. And this title and subtitle appears from bottom. There are several effects available like effect 1, effect 3. This is what effect 3 will do. Then we have effect 5. This is effect 5. I want to just keep it effect 1. I want to keep it very simple, but I always want to keep it hovered. Okay, so you can select this thing where it is gone. Always hovered. If you select this thing, the hover effect will always be present. And if you want to add some extra hover effect, you can do that as well. Under hover effect, I can select maybe zoom in. So now as you can see, it zooms in when I hover over this image. Now under content, I don't want this description, so I can delete the description. I do want the title. The title here, as you can see, says men's t-shirts. So I want to type that thing. But we want to do one thing. We want to bring this t-shirt, we want to bring this text in center. So if you scroll down, you will see this alignment option, make it center. All right. Now let's change the styling of this text. So we'll go to style and over here, click on title because we want to do this styling on title. I want to change this color to white. Okay. As you can see, the color is now changed and I want to increase this thing. First of all, I want to change the typography to Poppins. So if I click on this, I can search for Poppins and I want to increase this size. So instead of this, I want to make it 25 pixels. And now as you can see, the size is increased. We also want to add this background color, as you can see. But for that, I'll give you simple CSS. You just have to copy paste and that design will be applied. For now, you can just click on update. Now for the second, third, fourth, you can simply right click on here, click on copy, right click, click on paste. And now we can do the changes. For example, you can click on the second one. For this, we want this watch image. So we can replace this image. Okay, let's select this bag for now. So we can select this bag. And once this image is uploaded, you can click on insert media. And here you have your bag. Now click on update. And similarly, you can, if you want to change the title as well, instead of men's t-shirt, you can go to content and here you can type in bags or whatever you want. And you can also change the link to these bags. If you have created a bag category, you can enter the link of bag category. And similarly, you can simply copy and paste it in these empty columns as well. And you can just go ahead and do the changes. Now click on update. Now finally, let's add some padding at top and bottom. So click on edit section, go to advanced. And let's add padding of 100 from top and also from bottom. I guess now as you can see, this looks so much better. We can also do one thing. We can add some padding below this title because there is very little space over here. So we can click on this title, go to advanced, and maybe let's add 35 pixels at bottom. And this looks amazing. Click on update. So with this, your second section is also completed. Now very quickly, let's add our third section. So we'll again come over here. We'll click on this plus button to add a new section and we want 2 columns. Now here, as you can see, in the left column we want this title, and in the right column we want this carousel. So for the left column, the column width, as you can see, the left column width is pretty small and the right column width is pretty huge. So for the left column width, we'll click on edit column, we'll make it 25%, and obviously the right column will automatically become 75 because the total has to be always 100%. Now let's add this title first of all. So I'll copy this title, come over here, simply drag and drop this heading element over here, paste in the title. Now let's increase this size. So let's go to style. First of all, as you can see, the color is this color. So we can change this color to some black color probably. Let's select this black color. Now let's increase the height, or let's increase the size to maybe 22 pixels. Looks good. Now we also want to do one more thing. As you can see, we have this small border over here at the right hand side. So I can do one thing. We can select this option, edit column, and now we can go to advanced. And here, I think, let's see, I think under style. Yeah, under style, you'll see border. Now we just want simple border only at the right hand side. So we can first delink this thing, and at right hand side, you can type in 2 pixels. And after that, you can add some border color. So first of all, under border style, make it solid, and let's select black color border. All right. Okay, that was border radius. No border radius. For border width, okay, right hand side 2 pixels. Now if I delink this, now as you can see, this is how this thing looks like. Now at the right hand side, we just want this simple carousel. So we can come over here, we can search for image carousel, and here it is, image carousel. Drag and drop this option over here. Now we can add all these brands over here. For this also, I have given all these images to you. You will see this folder. I think it is given over here. Let me see. Here it is. Let me select all these brands from here. Click on open. And once it is uploaded, you can click on create a new gallery. And here we have 6 images. Click on insert gallery. Now if you want to do some changes here, as you can see right now, at present, it displays 5 images. Okay. All right. And when you scroll down, it scrolls 1 image at a time. So first of all, under image size, I want to make it full size. And this is how it looks like. Slides to show 5, because at one time I want to show 5. Slides to scroll, I want to select 1. All right. Now image stretch, no, I don't want any navigation. So under navigation, I'll select none. Now we also want to do one thing under additional thing. I want this to autoplay, and play speed. You can increase or decrease this thing. For example, I can make it 1500. So that will be 1.5 seconds. If I update this page, now let's do one thing. Let's add this background color over here. So to add this background color, we'll click on this edit section, go to style, and under color, we can add this background color. So let's add simple, I think with very light gray color. So let's see F9, F9, F9. Let's see how it looks. I think it is very light, a little bit darker. So F2, F2, F2. Yeah, F2 looks good. Now let's add a little bit padding from top and bottom. So go to advanced, and let's add padding of 25 from top and bottom. All right. We can also do one thing. We can make vertical aligns middle and click on update. So with this, this section is also completed. Now let's go to the next section. And this is very simple because we already have a lot of things present over here. So we can actually do one thing. Right click over here, click on copy, right click, click on paste, and this will copy paste the entire section. I don't want this inner column, so I can delete this thing, but we do want this title thing. You can click on this and you can replace the title. Here it says top interesting. So instead of categories, I'll type in interesting. Instead of featured, I'll just type in top. Now click on update. Then after that, we want to display these tabs. So for that, again, we'll come back over here. We can search for tabs. You get 2 options, this simple tabs, and you get this eKit tab. We have to use this eKit tab. Drag and drop this option over here. Now this is how your default tab looks like. You can do some changes over here. Now first of all, what I want to do is I want to change the tabs. So here first option is WordPress, PrestaShop and Joomla. I want to add newest, featured and bestseller products, this kind of option. So I'll delete the other 2. I'll click on WordPress. Instead of WordPress title, I'll type in title of newest. I don't want this icon, so I'll delete this icon. And under content, delete everything. Now go to Google and search for this thing, WooCommerce shortcodes. Now when you search for WooCommerce shortcodes, open the first link. docs.woocommerce.com. And if you scroll down, you can see there are so many different shortcodes given to you for WooCommerce to display different type of products. If you scroll down, you will come to this section, example of product scenario. First of all, we want to display, as you can see here, we say newest. We want to display the most recent products. So if you scroll down, I think it is scenario number 4, as you can see, newest products. Copy this thing from here. Okay, right click over here, click on copy, come over here and paste it like this. Now when you paste in this thing, press Ctrl Shift V. Okay, so this is how this will paste in. If you just press Ctrl V to paste it, as you can see, there is some problem over here. So make sure you delete this thing and press Ctrl plus Shift plus V. Alright, now as you can see, this is how this thing will look like. Now let's do some changes over here. So to change the style, go to style. First of all, I don't want any border over here. So we can select this option, nav items, because these are nav items. And here you will see border option, which is over here, border width 1, make it 0 from all sides. So I'll just make it 0, or you can just select border type none. This will also work. Now for padding, I don't want this much space from all sides. I just want spacing or padding from left and right. So for top and bottom, I'll make it 0. Left and right, I'll make it 10. 0, 10. Alright, now this is how this thing will look like. And also we want to make it center aligned. So let's see alignment option over here. If I go to content, here it is, nav alignment. I have made it center. Now let's change the style of this text, newest text. So we can click on nav items again. And here we have typography, select this option. Now this time I want Open Sans font family. So I'll search for Open Sans, and now as you can see, style is now changed. And I want to increase the size to 20 pixels. Obviously, if you want to increase more, you can do that. And maybe I want to make it 600. Wait. Now click on update. So in this tab, we are displaying the newest option. Now again, we can go to content. We can add a new tab. So we can click on add new. For the title, we can give it a title of featured. So I can just type in featured over here. Again, we don't want any icon. So we can simply delete the icon. Now, again, come back to this option, this shortcode option, and search for featured product. This is the one. Copy everything from here. Come back to this website, and again, Control plus Shift plus V. Now we have to do few changes over here. If you click on featured, this is displaying bigger images, because as you can see, it is displaying only 2 columns. So under column 2, make it 4. If you again follow my cursor, make it 4. And total, we want to display 8 products. So product limit, make it 8. And similarly for newest also, you can do one thing. You can go back to newest. Here also, I think we had product limit 4. So you can make it product limit 8. Just change the number, instead of 4, make it 8. And similarly, you can go ahead and add more options over here. One more thing, we want to change this color. Instead of this blue color, we want to make it red color. So we can go to style, go to nav items. And here, as you can see, instead of this color, title color, we can make it primary color. Alright, now much better. Click on update. And after this, we want to create our next section, which is a very beautiful info section. So to create this section, we'll again come back over here, click on this plus button. This time we'll add 3 columns. Alright. Now inside each column, we have to add inner columns. So add this inner column inside the column number 1. Obviously, because as you can see, in left column, inner column, we want to display the icon. And in the right inner column, we want to display this text. So let's again come back to elements. So click on this 9 dots icon. Now at the left hand side, we need a simple icon. So you can drag and drop this icon at the left hand side. And we can change the icon to this truck icon. So we can click on this icon and we can simply search for truck. So many different icons, whichever you like, simply select that and click on insert. Now we can go to style and we can do some changes over here. We can change the, we can change the color and all. So for the color, I think we need, let's select this secondary color. All right. And maybe a little bit darker secondary color like this one. This looks better. Now we also need to do one thing. Actually, we need to make it circular. Okay. So we can do that changes over here under content. You can see we have default view. We can make it stacked view, and this is how it will look like. So again, I'll come back over here. For the secondary color, I want to make it white. And for this color, actually for the primary color, we have to make it white. And for the secondary color, we can make it this color. All right, let's see. So right now what is happening is we have this circle that is white. Obviously, we cannot see that because the background is also white. And we have this secondary color, which is a little bit darker color like this one. And we need to decrease the size a little bit. Let's make it 36 pixels. Now let me do one thing. Let me actually first add this background color so that we can see this white background, white circle background. We can also see this white text. So to change the color, we can simply click on this icon, edit intersection, go to style, and we can add this color. Now let me get this color so I can simply do it like this. The color code over here is 36B4CE if you want the exact same color. We also want to do one thing. Right now the column width is 50-50. Obviously we want this column to be smaller, the icon column to be smaller, and the right column to be bigger. So we will do one thing. We'll make it like this. We'll make it 25 into 75. All right. Left column will be 25% and right will be 75%. Now we have this simple title or heading. So we can drag and drop this heading over here, paste in this title. And here, as you can see, we can go to style. We can change the text color to white, and we can change the typography to Poppins. And we can also increase the size a little bit. Let's make it 20 pixels, not 200, 20 pixels. Then we have this simple text. Again, we can come back over here. Now for this simple text, we actually can use our text editor instead of heading. Obviously, if you want, you can use heading as well, but I just want to use text editor. Again, go back to style, change the text color to white, change the typography to Poppins, and let's decrease this size. So instead of this default size, I want to make it 12 pixels. And right now we'll again click on edit intersection and we'll make vertical align middle so that the content is in the middle. And I think we can also add some padding. So we can click on this option. We can go to advanced and let me add padding of 15 pixels from top and bottom and just 5 pixels from left and right. Now click on update. Now once this is completed, we can simply right click on this, paste it over here, paste it over here. Now obviously to do the changes, just click on the second option. Instead of this icon, we want this handshake icon. So I can search for this handshake icon, which is over here. We'll select this, click on insert. Now we don't have to do the same designing. We just have to copy and paste. We just have to change the content. Styling is already done. Now for the color, let me get this color code and paste it over here under inner columns, style, change this color. All right. So similarly, you can go ahead and do some changes in the third column as well. And after that, simply click on update. This page will be updated. And finally, our last section. So for that, we can simply copy this entire section, come over here, paste in this section, just because we have this padding and we also have this title over here. Now we can change the title. Click on this title here. It says latest news. So I can do some changes over here, latest news. And this is looking good. I don't want this thing, so we can simply delete it. Instead of this, we need this blog post. Now still till now, we haven't created any blog post. So to create a blog post, you can do it from here. You can click on post and you can create it from here. First of all, you can delete this hello world. So delete this post. You can also create it from store manager if you want. So if you want, just click on add new to add a new blog. And let me do one thing. Let me open a simple blog over here so that we can see the changes and we can simply copy paste everything. This will be your title of the blog. So we can add this under title. Then after that, we have simple content over here. So I'll just copy this much, come over here, paste in this content under content section, obviously. Now at the right hand side, click on document. You can give a category to this blog. So here, as you can see, we are talking about SEO. So I'll give it a category of SEO, or I'll bring this blog post into SEO category. Now, obviously you should remember that this category is totally different from the product category. Those categories were related to products. These are related only to blog post. You can also give it a featured image like this one at the top. So these images are also given to you. So I'll click on set featured image and let's use this image. Click on set featured image, not this one. Let me upload some other image. You have this blog folder. Inside this folder, you'll see several images I used over here. Whatever image you like, just upload that image and click on set featured image. Now after that, you can publish this blog post. So this is how you create blog post. Once you have created few blogs, you can now come over here and search for post and use this option post grid. Drag and drop this option over here. This is how your post grid should look like. Now we need to do some changes over here. So go to setting. First of all, I don't want this heading here. As you can see at the top, it says my post. I don't want this heading. So under heading of the grid, you can just delete this text, my post. And after that, this will bring this filterable in the middle. I don't want this filterable as well. So I can make this thing no, that thing will also disappear. Now in this style, I want the thumbnail, I want the title and meta description, but I don't want this summary. So to get rid of this summary, we'll again come back to content and click on post content. Now I need to increase the size of this thing, and here as you can see, display post summary, make it no. Alright, and this is how it will look like. Again, you can just go ahead and publish this page. And with this, our home page is 100% completed. Now we can again go back to dashboard. Now let's very quickly create other pages. So to create those, click on pages, click on add new. First page that we need to create is the simplest page, blog page. So just give it a title of blog and click on publish. This page will be published. Now if you open this page in a new tab, it will be a blank page. So just like your home page, you also have to set blog page. Okay, if you remember, just like the home page, again come back to dashboard, hover over settings, click on reading. And here under post page, we have to set this page. So select this blog page, click on save changes. Now again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, now it will display all the blog posts. We'll change the style of this page later on. Again, come back to pages. Now let's add another page. So click on add new. Let's add the about us page. Now for these pages, obviously you can have your own design. I'm just giving you a design that you can work with. Now under content layout, we want to make it full width and we want to disable the title just like the home page. Then you have to click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor. Obviously we don't have to create this page from scratch. I'm just giving you free templates. If you again see this page folder, in this page folder, you'll see there are several templates available. You just have to upload these on your website. So again, come back to this website, and this time you have to click on this button, this add template, this folder icon. Now click on my templates, click on upload template, click on select file and go to this pages folder. You will see about, contact and services page. Select this about page, import it. Once the about page is imported, you can again click on this import button, click on select file. Now select the contact file, click on open. Both the files are now imported. Now because we are creating the about page, we just have to select the about option and click on insert. And this will give you your about page. All right, beautiful. Click on update. Now we have our next page. So again, we can come back to dashboard, click on pages, click on add new, give it a title of contact us. Again, make it 100% full width. Change the title or just disable the title and click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now again, click on this option, add template, go to my templates. You have the contact us file, simply click on insert and this entire page will be present for you. All right, you have this option, you have your map, you have your contact information. If you want to change it, just click on this option, change the text. If you want to display your contact form, go to your website. I think we need a plugin for that. So again, you can just click on add new, hover over plugins, click on add new to add a new plugin and search for contact plugin. And you will see this option, contact form 7, insert this plugin. Now, if you notice one thing, we have used a lot of plugins over here, but let me first activate this, then I'll explain you about these plugins. Once you activate this contact form 7, you will see another option over here at the left hand side, click on contact option and you will see this option. So you just have to copy this shortcode from here, come back to this website, click on this option, replace your shortcode with this one and you will have your contact form over here. But now I was talking about plugins. We have used a lot of plugins over here, more than 10 plugins. Now basically you should not be using so many plugins on your website. But here you don't have to worry about that because almost all the plugins are simply add-ons. Like we have a main plugin and all the other plugins, especially all these WCFM plugins, these are simple add-ons, very, very light plugin. So this is not going to, affect your website at all. The main plugin is WCFM and after that all these other plugins, these are simple add-ons, very light plugin. And then after that for all extra plugins, these are also, most of them are very light. So you don't have to worry about that. And especially if you're using SiteGround, this is not at all an issue. But I guess now let me do one more thing. If you see this option, if I show you the home page and other pages, There is one problem over here. Let's fix the pages first before we create anything else. Or maybe let's do one thing. Let's first create our menu and our footer. So to create the menu, you can again come back to dashboard. From the left hand side, hover over appearance and click on menus. Let's give it a title of main menu and click on create menu. Now from the left hand side, what all pages you want to include in this, just select that. For example, I want to include home page, blog, about, contact page, my account page, shop page. The rest all the other pages we'll use in another menu, but for now I want to use these pages. Now click on add to menu. You can obviously go ahead and rearrange these pages however you want it. Then at the bottom, make sure you tick mark this thing main and click on save menu. If you again come back to your website and refresh it, you will see your menu is present over here. We also need this menu, this top menu, as you can see over here. So let's create a new menu. Click on this link, create a new menu, click on leave. Let's give it a title of, or let's give it a name of top menu. Now in this top menu, we want three pages, our dashboard page, registration page, and membership page. So we'll click on view all, and bottom three pages, just select those, click on add to menu and make sure this thing is tick marked top bar and click on save menu. Again, if you come over here and refresh it, you will see those menus at top. Now at the bottom for the footer, let's add these options at the footer. Again, under appearance, you will see widgets. Click on that, click on leave. Now you'll see footer 1, footer 2, footer 3, footer 4, all these options. Under footer 1, we just have to use this simple, we just have to upload a simple logo and some text. So for that, we'll use the text widget. If you scroll down at the bottom, you will see this text widget over here. Select text widget, select footer 1, click on add widget. Now we just first click on add media, upload your logo from here. So under media, let's see, here is our logo. Select this logo, click on open. Now click on insert into post. This logo is present, and below that I want to add some simple text. All right. Then for the second option, now as you can see, the second and third option, both options are actually menus. So again, we have to create two more menus. So under appearance, I'll open menus in a new tab. Click on create a new menu link. First, I want to create a menu for customers. So I'll just name it customers. Click on create menu. And in this menu, I want to add all these WooCommerce links like orders, address, payment methods, account detail, logout, lost password. So to add this thing, you will see WooCommerce endpoints over here. If you don't see WooCommerce endpoints, you can click on screen options and make sure this WooCommerce endpoints is tick mark over here. All right. Now, whatever links you want to display here, I'm displaying 6 links. So I'll just add these 6 links from here. Now click on add to menu. Now this time you don't need to tick mark anything from bottom. Just click on save menu and this will be saved. Now let's click on create a new menu. And similarly, you can create a new menu. I am not going to do that again. Let me show you, because here we are using some other things. Let's click on create a new menu. And this time I'll give it a title for stores or for vendor. Click on create menu. Now here we have store manager page, vendor registration or membership page with these 3 pages. So under view all, first let me add these 3 pages. Click on add to menu. Then after that we have few more pages, but we don't have link for that. For example, product orders, store analytics, store settings. So to get these links, you can do one thing. You can open your website and you can open your store manager. Now here, whatever page you want, you can simply copy that link. For example, for analytics, right click over here, click on copy link address, come over here. Now select custom links, paste in the URL and type in, for example, analytics. Click on add to menu. Similarly, if you want to add support, or maybe if you want to add, let's say orders, right click on over here, click on copy link address, paste in the link and type in orders or product orders. Click on add to menu. And again, similarly, if you want to add some more options like let's see settings, copy this address, paste it over here, and under text, just type in settings, click on add to menu and simply click on save menu. Once you have created these menus, again, you can come back to widgets page, refresh this page. Now for footer 2 and 3, we can add these options. So you scroll down and search for navigation menu, which is over here. Select footer 2, click on add widget. For title, we'll select for customers. This is the title. So scroll up. This is the title. And for menu, select the customers menu. Similarly, again, go ahead. Use the same option, navigation menu. This time select footer 3, click on add widget. And this time the title will be for vendors. Copy, paste it over here and select vendor menu, click on save. And finally for footer number 4, just drag and drop this option over here, contact information. Now delete this text. Then after that, when you scroll down, you have your address. Now under all these options, you don't change or you don't do any changes to icon, class and title. You just need to change the content. For example, for your address, just change the content, enter your own address. Similarly for phone number, change the content, delete the content, enter your own phone number, enter your own mobile number. If you don't want to display fax, delete everything under fax. It will be displayed or it will be deleted. Similarly, if you don't want to display, for example, website and Skype, delete everything which is inside that and click on save. Again, if you come back to your website, let's see how it looks. Let's scroll down. Here you have all the 4 options, all the 4 widgets. We have to change the style a little bit, and that is what we are going to do right now. I think before that we can do one more thing. We have our shop page. Now in the shop page at the left hand side, as you can see, I want to display not these options. I want to display some useful option for a shop page like this one. Here as you can see, we have a search bar, then we have filter by price, we have best selling products, product categories, these kind of options. So again, come back to widgets. All right, and you have to now put everything under WooCommerce sidebar. So first of all, we have to add simple search bar. So scroll down, go to S, here it is search, select custom or select WooCommerce sidebar, click on add widget. We don't need to give it any titles, just minimize this thing. Then after that, we have filter by price. You can press Ctrl F on your keyboard to find something. And if you type in price, let's see, here we have this thing, filter products by price, click on add widget. Then after that, let's see, we have best selling products. So again, under this thing, we can search for best selling products. Here it is vendor thing, or you can just display some other products if you want. Just regular products, let me show you. Recently viewed products, products by rating. So best rated products also you can display. Products, just regular products if you want to display, select this products. And here you can, for example, how do you want ascending order, descending order? Do you want to display all products? Do you want to display only featured products? Or do you want to display on sale products? You can select these options as well. Then after that, we have finally product categories. So here if you search for categories, and let's scroll down, here we have product categories, select this option, click on add widget. I don't want to show hierarchy and I want to show maximum depth of 5, which means I just want to display 5 columns or 5 categories. Once you have completed all these things, again, if you come back to shop page and refresh it, now as you can see, we have all these options over here. Alright guys, now let's do the final website customization. For example, your menu looks a little bit different. We don't have our logo. Your footer looks different and some other pages look a little bit different. So let's fix that thing. So to do that thing, you have to click on customize. Alright guys, now let's start from top. So at top, we have our top bar. So here at the left hand side, you'll see top bar. Click on that, click on general, and here you can change the color. So under text color, I want to change this color to this black color. For link color also, if you have link color, select this link color, make it black color. Now as you can see, it is all black, easy to read. Now go to content. If you want to add some content over here, like I have added over here, my email address and phone number, I can simply copy it from here, paste it over here. Now, if you want to display these icons that you see, you can go to this option or you can go to this website, fontawesome.com. And now from here, you can just search for that icon. For example, for our email address, we can search for this envelope icon, select this icon, click on this. Now, when you open this icon, you will see this option over here, iClass thing. Copy this HTML code, come back to your page, customize page, just before email address, paste in that code. And now as you can see, it will display that icon. Now similarly, search for another icon, maybe phone icon. I know the exact URL, so I'll search for this option. This is the icon that I want to use, phone square. Again, just click on this option. It will copy the HTML. Come over here just below your phone number, paste in this code, and your phone icon will also be there. Now click on publish. Again, come back. Now you have your social information. So all your social media links, your Facebook, Twitter, whatever link you have, just paste in that link. And for link color, we can change this to black color or any color you want. Now again, click on publish. Again, come back, and now let's do some changes in this header. So click on header, select general. I don't want this big header. I'll just want 50 or 55 pixels height. Then after that, we can again come back. We can select logo, upload your logo from here. I'll select this logo, click on open, crop or skip cropping. I want to change the height to probably 50 and width to maximum of 140. All right, or maybe 150. Click on publish. Again, come back. Let's do some more changes. Click on menu. Let's change the color, link color to black. Okay, these colors. And rest everything looks good. Again, come back. Again, come back. Now let's change this menu cart. I want to increase the size of this thing. So for that, you have to go to WooCommerce, which is over here. You have to go to menu cart, and you can increase this size from here. As you can see, when I increase this size, and you can also make it center vertically. Again, click on publish. Now let's do one thing. Let's change some typographies. So click on typography. First of all, let's start with this menu. So select main menu. I want to make this font family as Montserrat, and probably let's increase the size. I think height looks good. You can do one thing. You can make everything uppercase if you want. Now click on publish, and maybe let's make it 500 width or 500 weight, just to make it a little bit bolder. Now again, come back, and if you want, if you see one thing, if you open any blog page or if you open any single blog post, you will see the content. The actual content is actually gray color, as you can see, which is not really easy to read. So I can click on body, and we can change this color to black color. Now this is much easier to read. Again, you can just click on publish, come back. Now let's change the primary color. As you can see right now, all these things are this blue color. These icons and everything are blue color. So we can change this thing. Click on general option, general styling. Change this primary color. Instead of this color, I want EF3F49. This will give you this red color. Obviously, if you want to use some other color, you can just use that color like that. All right, now everything is this red color. Again, come back and let's see what we have next. Again, come back to first home page. Now let's do some changes in the footer. This looks totally different from our demo website. So to do some changes on the footer, you have to first click on footer widgets, scroll down. Background color will be F9. Just type in F9, not D9. F9, F9, F9. This will give you this very light gray color. And because you have light background, we can make everything dark on top of that. So text will be black. Border is fine. Link color will also be black. Now we can see everything properly. Now because we have changed these things, now this thing is now hidden. As you can see, this has become white, so it's not easy to read or not possible to read. And also the copyright at the bottom is changed. So let's fix these two things. Come back. First, let's change the copyright thing. So click on footer bottom. Instead of Ocean WP theme by Nick, I'll type in made by Naya Sheikh. And you can change the text color to white. Now, as you can see at the bottom, you can see the copyright text. Now let's fix this text. Again, come back, go to typography, select this option, footer widget heading, change this color to black color. And now you can easily read it. Again, publish this page. Now let's do some changes to this option. Here, I don't want to display these buttons and all. I don't want to display this thing as well. I just want to display the title and the price. So we can come back, again, come back. Select this WooCommerce option, select, select archives, scroll down, and here you have the thing. I don't want to display the category, so click on this, that category will be gone, as you can see. I also don't want to display description and add to cart. And now as you can see, this is looking much better. Click on publish. I also want to do one thing. I want to change the aspect ratio of these images. These are looking square images. I want to change this thing. So you'll see product images, select custom, and instead of 4 by 3, this is how 4 by 3 looks like. Make it 3 by 4, and these looks much better. Click on publish. Now if you open a single product, let's open this product. Here, as you can see, we have this left sidebar. I don't want sidebar in single product. So again, I can come back, click on single product, and I can change the layout to full width. And now as you can see, this looks so much better. Now finally, you have to do one thing. Let's do some changes in the blog post. If you click on blog page, this is how it looks like. I don't like this design. So again, I can come back and we can select blog entries. And instead of blog style large image, I can change this to thumbnail. And this design looks so much better. Now finally, there is again the link from the link which you have downloaded. There is this CSS file link. Open this link. Now when you open this link using any software, notepad or anything, you will see some code like this. Just copy everything from here. Press Ctrl A, it will select everything. Then after that, press Ctrl C to copy everything. Now come back under custom CSS, paste in everything. Now if I go back to home page or any other page, as you can see, this has changed the color of this title and also the color of this option. And even if you open a single product, for example, let me open this product. It has done some more changes over here. You cannot see that properly. It has made this icon a little bit in middle. It was bottom after pasting. Let me show you. If I delete this text from here, if I delete this code, now as you can see, the icon originally was at the bottom. And when you paste in this code, it is now aligned in middle. So that is what it does. And it does some more things. So that is, basically what this CSS will do. And it has also increased the size of this, this search icon. Alright, so actually one more thing is left, and that is changing style. Let me show you. If I click on my account page, here I have this right hand sidebar. Again, if I click on the cart page, here also we have this sidebar. We don't obviously want these sidebars, not really useful. So we can actually go to our dashboard, click on pages. Let's start from top, select this cart page, click on edit, scroll down and change the content layout to full width. Not 100% full width, just full width. Click on update. If you again come back to your cart page, refresh it. This is now 100%. This is now full width. Again, come back. You have your checkout page. Click on edit. Scroll down. Again, change the content layout to full width. Again, come back to your dashboard. Then you have your my account page. Edit this page as well. Scroll down and change this to full width. Update this page. Again, come back to pages. Then we have store manager page. Now let's see how this store manager page looks like. So store manager page looks perfect. I just don't want this title section in this page. This is unnecessary. So what I can do is I can click on edit store manager, scroll down and we can disable this title section over here. Click on update. Again, if I come back over here and refresh this page, this looks much better. Again, come back to pages. Let's see the vendor membership page. Let's open this in a new tab. Let's see how this looks. So this membership page is looking really bad. So to fix this thing, we can do one thing. We can actually edit this page. Now I don't want to use this thing. I want to use Elementor for this, but you just copy this code. Just copy this code. After you copy this code, you can actually delete this thing. So click on this three dots icon, click on remove block. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now here from the left hand side, you will see this option under search widget, search for shortcode. You will see shortcode, drag and drop it over here. Paste in your shortcode. Click on update. Come back to this page and refresh it. And now as you can see, this page is fixed. Now we have this container at left and right. And I think this looks much better. In this page also, you can disable the title section if you want. All right. Again, come back to your pages. Let's see if one more page, I guess, is left. Your registration page. Let's see. Let's open this in a new tab. Here also, if you want to get rid of this sidebar, you can click on this edit. And you can change the content layout to 100% full width, not 100% full width, just full width. Update this page. refresh it, and this is also full width. This is looking much better. Now you can cut this page, and with this tutorial is 100% completed, and your website, your custom professional multi-vendor e-commerce website is also completed. Alright guys, so I hope you find this video helpful. If you find this video helpful, and obviously if you want to watch more useful and awesome videos like this one, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. Now throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comment section below. And if this video has helped you in any ways, make sure to give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And finally, thanks a lot for watching this video. See you in the next one.